This episode is brought to you by Code 45. Hell, it even had Billy D promoting this shit to his people all across America, so it must be good. Code 45. Bet you can't drink just one.
Am I on there? So I did all that whole intro for nothing? Ain't nobody heard nothing?
Worst producer in the game.
Boy,
Worst.
Holly Rob. What the fuck is up, man? Welcome to the Cookout, man. I'm your neighborhood everything, nigga. Bad luck, man. I'm in here with some friends again, once again. TC, do I say TC the comedian?
You could say TC. I mean, you know, I'm a comedian. So
Right.
they'll be
No,
like,
but see, look, you can be any TC.
right.
Mm-hmm.
So right now, that's what separated me before.
Okay.
But eventually, I'm gonna just take over that name, and then when you say TC, you'll
niggas
know
don't
who the
what
fuck you're talking about.
Got it. Well, TC is definitely in the motherfucking building right
What's
now.
up?
Yeah.
My man, Drew is definitely in the motherfucking building right now.
Here.
And I got some shit to get off my chest, man, if that's okay.
Okay.
Well, you know what, though? First of all, though, I would like to thank my good friend Kendrick Lamar on going double platinum.
Whoop.
Yeah.
It's
Yes.
a very special thing, man. My man is out here killing it right now. I'm watching clips from the fucking damn tour.
With the fucking ninja.
Oh, you got ninjas on
Ninja
fucking
guy.
stage, bro. With the old, you peeped
Kung
the
Fu Kenny?
the fit though.
Yeah, the
Yes.
Bruce Lee.
Bruce
yeah.
Lee.
Oh my
You know what I'm
gosh.
Yeah.
The niggas
For
he
the
got
new
in shape.
generation,
Hey, he
the
got
Kill
in shape
Bill,
for
yo.
that outfit.
Right. For the Kill Bill fit for the new generation.
He got in shape for that outfit. You
Right.
know, he lost some weight.
Very
He
small.
wasn't that skinny before.
Very small outfit.
Now, I'll point out real quick, we praising the outfit,
Well,
which is essentially jeggings and a blouse.
debatable.
Well, if you had asked you about 7 years ago, y'all would have been like, oh my God, what is this nigga got? An
Yeah.
Anita Baker's version of
That's
Bruce
what
Lee.
I mean, you know, we got kind of used to niggas rocking smaller get-ups.
Right.
You know what I'm talking about? You know, and Kendrick is, you know, he's just accustomed to what style is and shit. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, but what's crazy is the nigga out here killing shit. He had a fucking ninja on stage with the sword getting down, doing this shit, man. Niggas knowing every fucking word to every fucking song. It's huge. And this is his first arena tour.
Yeah.
So niggas out here killing, man. Congrats to my nigga, man.
Yeah, congrats.
Keep it going, my nigga. You out here inspiring niggas all over the world, man.
Even though you dress like Shakespeare, like a Shakespearean.
This nigga shit, man. Shout out to all my niggas top dog, man. Excuse me for the dead space. Hit the weed real quick.
He's smoking.
Courtesy of TC.
Oh, yeah, TC fell through with the bleeds tea.
Hey, I want to talk about some things, though, because I was perusing the internet. I don't know if niggas still use that word now. Perusing. That's kind of old school. You know. And I was checking out that everyday struggle shit. Joe Budden's Academics and Medeska. You know, shit on Complex. And
You fuck with them?
I do fuck with that. I don't
Okay.
fuck with Academics. I fuck with Joe Budden, though.
You don't fuck with academics?
No, not really.
Because
No,
of his
first
position
of all,
or what he be
I don't know
on?
him for real, in real life. But he's just really like a corny nigga.
Right.
Like, and I don't mean that not necessarily bad. I understand he would take it bad because if it's directed toward him, I get it. But he's just a corny nigga. Like, he doesn't really get it. He's kind of like a product of the game.
Yeah.
And the game ain't really cool. Like, the industry isn't cool. So if you're a product of it, you kind of just like, oh, you with whatever they with. And that shit's all corrupt and fucked up.
Right.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? So he's kind of like that nigga. And I peeped that today, again, for the countless times when Amber Rose was on the show.
She was on the show.
She was on the show, yeah, today.
Okay.
So, right? So, obviously, they talked about some things, Kanye, 21 Savage. They talked about Slut Walk, right? So, I had some kind of issues with that. So, they asked her to explain Slut Walk again. And she was saying how, basically, academics had told her, so basically what you're saying, there's no such thing as hoes and sluts. There's no such thing. Because what happens is, she, in her words, not mine, she said, when women are owning their sexuality, and exploring their sexuality, but owning themselves sexually, it makes us uncomfortable, men and women, right?
Okay.
And that's the problem. So we call them sluts and hoes and whatever else come with that. That's coming from the people who are uncomfortable. Right. But academics, Joe Budden was saying, well, shit, is there a such thing? Because, well, where's the line drawn? Like when somebody, I understand you own your sexuality, that's cool, but is there no such thing as hoish activity? There's no such thing as slut activity? And if there isn't, then what's the definition of the word then? which she never answered. Lucky I wasn't on that show.
That was
I'd
too much
pressed
for her.
the fuck out of her
Right.
to make her answer that, define what hoe was. But she was saying there's no such thing. It's kind of like we own our shit. Nigga, leave us the fuck alone. Because her thing was it's a double standard when it comes to niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
We get that. We're gonna run that, right? You're gonna run that play, but there's no line. There's no, nobody's exempt. It's kind of like we get out how we get out. She said a woman can't come up to you and say, "Damn, I like him. I want to fuck him." That's what I want to do. And it's cool.
But that's not without reason, right? There's a reason for that. I know women say that all the time, and I'm like, yeah, but there's a reason for that. You got that come along with. Okay, you know how they say equal and opposite. The man side of it is, we know out of me and you, I'm going to take a better punch no matter what the circumstance is. Mm-hmm. We know physically, damage-wise, I'm just made more for that. No matter what's going on, you might be a bigger woman or whatever, right?
Right.
So what come along with that is, any danger, you get to sit in the bed, and I got to jump and go see if it's somebody with a fucking weapon, regardless to what I got.
Right.
Somebody say, "Oh, bitch with the fat ass," while you with me, that's on me. Right? Like all the physical shit.
Right.
It just come along with it. When you got it's a perk, but it come along with some shit that you probably be tired of. To me, that's the same shit with the women. Like, nah, it come along with being the more pure one. It come along with having the more, like, the valued vagina. You know what I mean? Like, now that your shit that coming with we have the babies and we somewhat important and sacred because we got a vagina. Okay. Well, shit.
Well,
you can't just be letting niggas run up in there like that then. That go with it.
But if I had to play devil's advocate with what she's saying, right, which I agree with what you just said, but what she's saying is that doesn't devalue my vagina. You know what I mean? She's saying
but
that.
But it does in every way.
Well, but she said now she said because that makes you uncomfortable.
That your walls is falling down because niggas done ran through your shit?
This is what she's saying.
Me uncomfortable.
This is what she's saying. She's saying that doesn't make her a hoe. That doesn't devalue her. She said, if I want to fuck 50 niggas, I can fuck 50 niggas. That's just what I want to do. Like, it doesn't make me a hoe. That means I'm owning my sexuality, nigga.
In her truth again. In her truth.
Right. She didn't use that, but she definitely could have slid that right there.
That is.
It fit perfectly.
Yeah.
Right.
As long as it's your truth, fuck all that.
I mean, you got to understand something, and you hit it right on the nose. And I've always said this. Statistics, you can look it up. There's more men in the world than women.
Mm-hmm. Truth.
Men are stronger. If the world was different, and women were stronger, and there were more women, then there would definitely be more feminine views.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Been on the show. Yeah, I like that.
It's right now. It's popular majority.
Women don't want to accept. That's too deep for.
That's deep. That's deep right there.
Nah. They can't. How do you accept that and still be a woman?
Right.
I mean,
Who deal with dick? Because obviously, do that come along with not dealing with dick no more, or?
You know what? It comes along with because I have both sides. You know?
Right. Easy.
So I know both worlds, and it's like at the end of the day.
If y'all don't know, TC, she don't fuck with niggas, but she used to. Yeah. And to my prediction, she will before 2020.
Oh, he's been saying that?
She will return to dick.
Okay. This is a new thing now. Yeah.
She's showing signs.
You stupid dog.
Hey, but it's always been my thing. It's just like it's popular majority, you know. So in turn, women have to take the other thing, which is we decide to give birth.
Right.
We decide if we're going to keep shit.
Right.
You know, we take certain control in other areas because, okay, cool, you got that control, but then I got this control.
Right.
So, you know, it's almost like a double-edged sword.
It is. But do you, and I totally agree with you. So, but see, even in retrospect, even with that being said, I'm thinking if she was here, like what she would, as far as what she was saying on the show, she's more so like, yeah, it is a more popular opinion and view on how it's being, you know what I mean? Because it's male dominated, whatever. But so her thing is like, so I'm still a woman, and this is what I feel, and it's like this. So in her mind, though that makes sense, you know what I mean? I get why. Her thing is like, I don't need to know why. I know why. Her thing is like, fuck that shit.
Right.
Like, she know why the nigga raped the lady, but don't do it. You know, I know you're a sick motherfucker, and I know you whatever, but nigga, you wasn't supposed to do it. So her thing is that, like, with this. Like, I know why it's going on, but fuck that.
But it's in, and I want to just let you know, the levels of power and dominance is in every type of situation. Because, so with men, okay, you guys dominate, right? We've already discussed that. We've already discussed why you're not a hoe versus a woman being a hoe.
Right,
we know
views
this.
wise, right.
Yeah, the view, you know? So I'm gay. I be taking bitches down when I'm not in a relationship. You know what? I'm not a hoe for that. I'm just.
You know what? That's crazy. We never explored that side of it, right?
I've never heard that
ill
side
shit.
explored.
That was ill.
Yeah.
And you know what's crazy?
The butch homegirl is not a hoe.
But look, this shit, you are sick. Look.
No, I'm saying.
No,
like,
but what's crazy, what's funny is like my niggas, I'm not gonna put them on blast. Like some rapper homegirls and some cool people. They're my niggas. They get down. Well, when they not in relationships, right? Yeah. And we don't never view them like that.
No.
At all. We just like popping.
So it's really just
what's crazy, I've used the word, oh, she got hoes.
Yeah.
I even use the term she got hoes. Like, she got hoes. Like, that's my nigga.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? But that's some real shit.
It's association with the male
I wish
energy.
we could have been of that.
Yes.
That's all you got to do is as long as you in line with the
alpha.
male energy, you cool.
We
gonna say you cool.
It's not even
It's
that.
the dominant.
It's the alpha.
Yeah, alpha period. Yeah, that's real shit.
Yeah, that's true.
Yes.
Hey, you just fucked me up, man. That's some real shit. That was dope as fuck. I've never viewed it like that.
Yeah.
That's it. I wish you could have told Amber that directly. She should would have fought you because she's headstrong. She got too much money invested in this slut walk. Like 17, 20,000 people coming to the next one. She would have fought you for sure.
Oh, yeah.
But off camera, she'd have been like, that was a real shit.
That was real. I guess I'm an alpha girl. She would have been calling herself alpha.
You know what I'm saying?
And then Alpha Walk 2020.
All right, look, man. I was perusing again, whatever. And have you heard about the Usher situation?
With the
accusations?
Nickelodeon slum?
That accusation was $1 million. You really think
Oh,
it
it's
was
the first one.
The first one. It's 20 now. It's 20 now.
Oh, it was 10?
It was 10 and it's 20 now.
No.
Yeah. So what's funny was, it's not funny at all, really, but so if you don't know what's going on, Usher has been accused of spreading the herpes. Right? And a girl who said she got it, she exposed the nigga, right? That wasn't the one who was suing. Okay. It was another girl that came up and was like, yeah, nigga. She heard what happened, like, oh, I fucked the nigga too. Wrong, all kind of shit. Then fucked him later. She like, oh, no, this ain't gravy. I'm suing, right?
Right.
$10 million.
Well, wait. Now, I heard the first one. Let me just make sure.
Oh,
I heard
I'm
the
sorry,
first one was a leak.
First one was a leak, right?
Because she had got $1 million.
It was a court case.
To not say nothing. Yeah, somebody leaked the court documents.
My bad. It was somebody leaked the court documents. The first girl.
First of all,
she got paid to keep quiet.
Right.
Yeah, but that's inevitable because
Right.
every fucking clerk is an Usher fan. Think about the lady at the courthouse.
Right. She like, bitch, I'm putting this out.
Oh no, his tickets is how much? Okay, nigga. Will you make the price come down? She was like, damn, she hit that nigga. Fucked his whole career and brought the prices down.
What's fucked up is, nigga, you paid somebody $1 million and still got out. It's out, nigga.
Right.
You and her.
She didn't tell.
And then another chick stepped up, right? Was like, oh, you know, you with that bullshit. I fucked you too, but I don't really know. So, nigga, I'm $10 million lawsuit for having sex with me and not telling me that you have a disease like herpes.
Right.
So I can sue for that. I don't have to have it.
Right.
Then she found out.
If depending on where you are.
Right.
But if they was in, they was in California, and California is a state where you could sue if you have any prior knowledge.
She must have been here then or something.
Yeah, she was.
Because she straight, $10 million, right?
Uh-huh.
Then she found out, oh, bitch, I do got it. $20 million. So
she found out she got it and it went to 20.
Okay, I got it. $20 million. Up there, 10 more million.
Because she put herself on blast. Now I'm
now
embarrassed.
I'm out and I'm burnt now. And I'm burnt for real.
I'm burnt.
20. I need 20. I need all that. 20.
But here's the question.
Damn.
With every fucking Sizzler, Red Lobster, fucking Mr. Child's dinner you could have fucking got out of niggas and little shit, was the pussy ever worth $20 million?
You talking to the nigga, to Usher?
To anybody, like, okay, what we valuing this number at? Your pain and suffering and the value of what? Your vagina? That ain't a 20 million vagina. Who is this woman?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to engage that part.
Well, let me ask you guys a question.
Where I'm like, if you got it, some judge gonna look in you and be like,
let me ask you guys a question.
I give you $7,000 in life insurance.
And for real, let me ask as men. Is pussy that? What is it that make men just go in raw, regardless of what could fucking possibly happen?
It's good.
That's it. Never
I
once.
I give my raw, and I let everything down when I said that. All
regardless
guards was down, everything. When I said
But it's so good to where it doesn't give you like a second thought. Do you ever think about it before you do it? Like somebody you don't know, bad though. And it's just like, damn,
Same thing in Vegas. That crap table, you like, man, I'm my last little $100, I'm about to shoot this whole thing. It's the same thing with chicks. Like, I've been with chicks before in my past watch life. I'm watching now, but my past life been shit where I had a condom was like, man, fuck that. I'm not even
burn.
I got it.
Oh man.
But
I have been in a situation where I had a condom and I'm like,
oh, I'm cool.
It's funny what way over there feel like when you about to get some. You know what I mean? Like, dang, I can't get all the way to the condom, and then you fuck. And then you get in halfway, or you get halfway through it, and you're like, man, if I don't reach off the bed and into my pants, like right on the floor, like
or the whole, oh shit, I got it now. So if it, we kind of first of all, it's a sick gamble, but
that's
niggas,
my point.
it's a sick gamble.
Because even millionaires,
right?
As Usher, I bring up this I say, even millionaires, there is no boundary.
The blood start leaving your head. And
there's
your
less boundaries as a millionaire. There's less boundaries.
It's just like, okay, you fine as shit. Okay, that's it. That's really it.
Yeah.
Nah, you know what it
Let
is?
me straight up tell you. Let me tell you, just give you the honest God truth.
And
when you be looking at certain chicks too, like niggas look at certain chicks. Like we got your Instagram hella famous chicks. I'm not talking about your 200,000, 300,000. I'm talking about your million, Bernice Burgos, what's her name, Miracle Watts, and Malaya, right?
Right.
You got these chicks who just in the millions, and everybody know them. They bad as shit. Virgo. They getting their money. So you looking at her like, if I bust her, nigga, there's no way. There's no way. Because I'm just okay in my mind. Okay. I see me, regular me, but I'm thinking like if I was celeb cracking me, and I'm in a club and I see Bernice, and I'm like, oh, what's up, whatever, we vibing, whatever, and I'm like, oh, you know what? I'm fit to fuck.
Right.
The vibe is right.
Right.
I can tell I'm about to fuck. Right. Nigga, what I'm not thinking about is a condom. I didn't think about a condom the whole entire time.
Right.
None. The only time I think about a condom is when she be like, you got a condom? I'm like, oh, shit.
Right.
We do supposed to use condoms, but I'm finna finesse her out of this.
Right, because you got to.
I'm about to go for the finesse. I'm going for the finesse out of this condom. Right. I'm like, damn, I don't. But nigga, even even as old as the joke is on how let me just put the head in, niggas will still use it.
Yeah.
But really, let's be honest. How many? I got to put the onus on the women because when I was, in my in the world, we'll call it in the world.
Right.
I don't remember nobody ever being like, get a condom. Like, rarely. You feel what I'm saying?
Oh, both. You talking about both?
The female never
yeah.
I like, get a condom. Like, that was a certain type of person.
And really the whole... No, I shouldn't say this because we a little deep into the everything's rape culture.
Yeah.
Because what I was about to say was going to tread the lines of... matter of fact, now that I said that, I got to say it because people don't know how bad it is now. So I kind of fucked myself off. Right?
Oh, my God.
But I was going to say, now is the whole... When you when you first start fucking, and the whole like, ooh, we got to get a condom shit, that's even more of a turn on. Like, cause like all the morning, ooh, we got to get a condom, we should stop. Like, even that part. It's like, but see,
Man, that's some childish shit. And what I was gonna say to you is that it really comes down to the, at least what I think is like, your chemical, we got chemical balances.
Right.
The shit changed. Your chemistry changed, and your thinking changed.
Right.
Your priorities change, and like. You ever seen like a nigga on crack like try to convince you or something, and you really know like you thinking about crack this whole time,
right.
Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, man, I'll do it for you, man. If nobody else don't look out for you, my nigga, I'm gonna look out for you, man. It's cold, like nigga, you thinking about drugs
Right. The whole entire time.
when you get into a certain, when you got way more there, you another level than her.
Right.
It gives you a little bit of pause. You able to be like, man, you don't get the fuck out of here. But once you get to that moment. Your mind start thinking everything else, but like it just think different, like a whole different person. At least mine do. I'll be like, man, come on now, this ain't, because we had a conversation about, and then I'm just whatever make it okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
You too good for fucking AIDS. Let me smell.
Too good for
You start
AIDS?
thinking like. Let me smell and shit that you know before you go into it. Ain't how you tell. That ain't how you tell if nothing really dangerous.
Dog.
All the shit you can get over, you can smell.
That nigga throw that dick on the crack table so fast, dog. I've seen it.
Usher did it.
happen. Usher did.
That's how you got there.
But no, and the crazy part is this stops nothing.
No, not
all
at
this
all.
news about Usher stops nothing. The fucking is still going on. He probably fucking right now.
That's like Charlie Sheen. He's still
Right.
had bitches.
Still fucking.
And what did they call them? They turned it into, instead of saying something like really bad, like or like sad, HIV, they called it what, the tiger juice? Do you remember that?
Oh my god!
They called it something
They
like,
trying to flip it and turn it.
he had the tiger.
Wow.
They gave his HIV a whole nother name.
So does the concert? Do you feel like his concert sales take a hit?
No, surge.
It
No,
surges?
R. Kelly's did. R. Kelly's did. The news, you heard about
Recently?
What? After the news came out about the sex code, his concert tickets surged, all of them.
Okay, that
Those
makes sense.
concerts be off the chain.
Yes,
though.
sir.
Okay, because bitches been wanting to get choked, kidnapped, and thrown away. But I'm talking about, you know they fucking fancy. But I'm talking about you. This nigga, you seen the one where they say when Usher drink from his water and throw it on the crowd. You seen that meme?
Yeah, yeah.
No,
Nigga looking scared of the water coming out. Like, really, how can his show? How can he dance and gyrate? Like, look what he offering you.
Without-
You know why?
without
He
people
advertised.
looking at
Let
him
me tell you
funny,
why.
right?
Let me tell you why. It's just like how in that situation we start to try to make sense of the bullshit we about to do without a condom.
Right.
Females are going to make sense out of Usher with herpes. Oh, okay. You know what? You can
Yep.
only get it if you have an outbreak.
Yeah, he's
it
not
look cool.
inflamed. He's not inflamed.
There it is. There it goes right there. Popping.
No, that's cool. That's crazy.
Man, it's girls out here every day that out here telling niggas every day, I got herpes before they get in relationships. And they still got niggas.
Yeah, it is.
It's not stopping nothing. Man, people's gonna get the fucking out here, dog. I remember one time I went to church a long time ago, before I learned some things, right? And this one lady was up there. She was a speaker. She was a speaker talking about her journeys in life and all shit like that. Everybody was wondering what she was talking about, but then she got to the point, okay, I got AIDS, right? HIV, right? And she was saying how she does these speeches everywhere, like to teams, sports teams, and NBA teams, shit like that, right? She said when she was at she said she's not gonna mention the team. She was at this NFL professional team doing a little speech thing. She said when she was done with it, she did the whole I got HIV thing. That's what it is, and I think I'm being punished by God, but my life is right now with God, and I understand, and I'm living in my purpose and my truth, and whatever, right? She'd say like at least 7 players were trying to holler at her, like trying to. If I just call you, gonna just call me. Wait, we can get up outside the game and all that. Like 7 players.
All right.
Like nigga, people is out. They don't give a fuck. This look, my name.
It was the New Orleans Saints.
I don't know.
I just randomly fuck it.
But yeah, people. Look, this world is fucked up. Like every day, it's just getting more fucked up.
Right.
In all ways, though.
Right.
Like this shit's fucked up. Niggas out here with the hive. Niggas is
Super gonorrhea.
super gonorrhea, peeing on bitches, kidnapping them. burning them, like doing all
They
kind of
say
crazy
it's
shit.
1 out of every 4 now. That's the statistic.
1 out of every 4 what?
That have the STDs.
Oh my God.
Dog.
Yeah.
And if you notice, dude, they don't even promote safe sex like they did in the 90s.
Not at all.
You notice that? They don't even, you rarely see. I just now start seeing these fucking tsunami syphilis billboards around the city. I don't know if you've ever seen them.
Yeah,
I just really start seeing those, but really, they ain't no AIDS commercials like they used to have. Ain't no big campaign about that. Like niggas can't get it no more. Like niggas don't talk about AIDS like it's out of style. Like that shit is the fucking Zika virus.
Like it don't happen no more.
Like Ebola, like it came and it was out.
You still on that old AIDS shit.
Right, like that, dog. When TLC was talking about waterfalls, it wasn't no fucking joke.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? Like niggas out here still out here, nigga, not cool down here.
Yeah.
And then what's crazy is it's so easy to get an AIDS test. It's the quickest thing you could do. Just stop somewhere real quick, boom. At any of these places, quick AIDS test, cool. You know, even though they say you have to wait maybe 6 months, at least you could know. You know, really quick. Let's get to fucking all we want, but can we just swipe real quick?
Niggas out here scared.
Right.
Niggas out here scared. You know what checked me? What made me start to make it? I mean, I don't get me wrong. I did some fucked up, dirty shit in my lifetime with some chicks, but what made me really start thinking, like, all right, nigga, you can't just be throwing this dick on the crap table like that. was when it was this girl, me and my boy. I think, okay. As long as I don't mention her, he's cool. My nigga Mayor, right? We had this one chick that had his little office, and she was dancing, doing little shit, whatever. So I'm trying to fuck. I'm like, you know, yeah, I'm just cut it short, right? So I'm trying to fuck, whatever, right? So, nigga, she really ain't letting me, right? She really like, nah, I really ain't tripping, whatever. And I'm like, all right, well, shit, I can't press two. I'm like, damn, I thought it was something else, right? I thought it was an easy game. But I don't know if she want to fuck my nigga or whatever, but she not really fucking me right now, right? So I'm like, all right, it's cool, whatever. I'm still, but she not tripping. I'm chilling, dancing. She putting up her skirt and doing all kind of shit, right? So anyway, my nigga didn't fuck either because my nigga was on some pimping shit. You know what I'm saying? He was like, man, I ain't fucking this bitch. I just knocked her. I'm not finna fuck anyway. I'm just finna send her out, whatever, right? And I'm like, all right, whatever. Nigga, the bitch disappeared for like 2 weeks because me and my nigga was chilling in the studio hanging out, and he said, man, the bitch gone. Remember the bitch was here? She gone? Whatever. Nigga, long story short, she came back and she said she had went to the doctor. Nigga found out she had AIDS. That was her thing. She found out she had AIDS. Like she was like, so that's why I've been gone or whatever. Damn. But she thought she was actually gonna come back in the fold after that. Like, that was hilarious. But I don't know. She thought with that. But I was just thinking, like, nigga, you was gonna fuck, and I don't remember having no condom that day. Was I gonna go far to get one? Even though it was real thought activity. Like, and I really was like on some, I want to fuck like right now. Like, I really was on that. And I'm thinking like, damn, nigga, you probably would have really did that. You a dirty ass nigga. Like, I really had to check myself. Like, what the fuck are you doing out here? Like, you know what I mean?
That was your moment of clarity?
One of them. I had a gang up.
Hey, let me tell you why. And this is how foul things keep you safe. Because I've always had this thing.
He made a song called Pimpin' Saved My Life after that. That was an incredible concept, but go ahead.
Incredible concept. But I've been with the, like, say if you meet a woman, she got attitude. We in L.A. I've already accepted either you got a disease or you've been in porn. You don't got to press nobody out here. That's what I'm trying to tell these young men. Like, no, never press and never get upset at an attitude because they're not going to tell you, I got a disease. They don't want to say that, and they don't want to say, you gonna see. I'm gonna have to tell you I was in a porno. One of them two things is true. Right. Because don't nobody have an attitude for nothing, right? Right? It's hard to have attitude. You know what I mean? Like, it takes more muscles in your face to frown than to be like. It's harder to have an attitude.
Right.
Something wrong. That's a signal. You know what I mean? Like, when the fish stink, don't eat it. So I always been like, oh, she got AIDS. Like, I just keep it.
Just fucking like, I'm gonna go, something wrong with her.
Yeah. Change your attitude if you don't have AIDS. I don't even take no blame for that.
But yeah, it's crazy because like you look at Usher, you look at kind of like, you just like, damn, my nigga. That's first of all, it's embarrassing. That's embarrassing, motherfucker, man. You know, when you famous and something like that come out, nigga, it ain't like a bitch came out and said, nigga, he gave me syphilis or whatever. He gave me chlamydia. Like, nigga, you got the one that stay. Like,
you a sex symbol.
And you a sex symbol.
Irresponsible sex symbol.
Yeah, but you know, it ain't gonna stop no pussy from coming. But yeah, that's burned. That's
he got to do my confessions again.
Man,
my
for
God.
real.
And everybody say the Let It Burn video too. You got to remix that one, bro. You can't perform them songs.
No.
What do we?
No, you
When is
can't.
this?
No, I know.
I'm checking.
right?
You said Surge. I got to go back to that as a business dude.
Kelly.
I'm going to. You said he probably is going to Surge, right?
Usher probably yeah.
I'm checking his next tour. First of all, I want to see what he called it. What are you going to call your next tour? Nickelodeon tour? I don't know what you're going to.
Long bumpy road.
Long bumpy road. The gray area. I don't know what you're going to call it, but I want to see what the sales for that is and how long it take them to decide to do that.
Hey, let me ask you this. Okay, you know, Usher and talk about Usher. We talk about things leaking and shit like that. Whatever. It's funny. It's crazy how being a celeb, you kind of just like in line of fire at all times, no matter what goes on, being seen, which is understandable. You're in the limelight. But what happens when the rumors? It's like with your outside personal life, got to be real. You got to really run a tight ship. Because I was peeping at Kevin Hart shit. You heard about that with it was accused of cheating, right?
Did he do it?
No, not to be not from my scene. It was a video that came out, and he was obviously in the front seat, and she was in the back seat. You know, they was filming from the back of the car. Whoever had a camera. So you know, if chicks in the back seat, how you lean in the back, you looking in the back of her. You looking at her. Mm-hmm. So that's you can see a chick or the back of somebody's head, and him looking, smiling, talking to somebody in the back. It's late night. They find out who the girl was, a very sexy chick, whatever. But to me, I'm like, nigga, you can catch me anytime talking to any fuck. They could catch me out here, right here, after one of the show, 11 at night. They see you light skinned with a ponytail, was like, Lucc was cheating.
Right.
I'm like, my nigga, I'm talking to the homegirl.
But she was in his car, though?
She was in the A car. It didn't look like an expensive, high price.
Oh, okay.
So it could have been an Uber. It could have been anything.
Right.
But just for the fact that it could have been anything, why would you blast like he's cheating? Right?
Yeah.
Right.
And he put out a little, how they did put a little poster like, you got to keep smiling through the bullshit, whatever. And
Right,
then
because he just got married, right?
yeah, he just got married, and his wife is expecting, and but they was on vacation. Him, Ludacris, and Spank, one of his niggas he be with, and they all their wives, and they put out a video the next day with them dancing out on vacation,
Right.
and unbothered. Like she put out a video like unbothered, like it's like, man, they shit tight. I'm like, damn, y'all don't have no proof. It's like nigga out here talking to a chick. You don't know what I'm talking about. You don't know if this is my assistant. You don't know if she worked on a movie I'm working on. You don't know. It could have been my cousin. It could have been any damn body, but they just put you out there.
Right.
And then honestly, when you're a celebrity, you're going to talk to pretty bitches.
Right.
That's what
Yeah,
the
you
fuck
are.
you going to do. Like,
Right.
do you
Right.
know, like, that's, what the fuck?
It's
What
like
else
comes
would you
along
do?
with, what I'm supposed to do? Like, I can't
Yeah,
talk
what
to
else
nobody.
would you do? Right.
Like,
Yeah. What else would you do? Like, real shit.
Same thing, all these ugly bitches
You've,
around. all the time.
Right.
you've upgraded in all levels, even the bitches you talk to. You know.
Then that's who's around.
Right.
Right. Right. But it's just fucked up when I just hate the whole, kind of like guilty, before proven innocent thing where it's like, my nigga, we didn't see anything. I didn't see. If I'd have started a video on some regular shit, I would have been like, what the fuck is this?
Right.
I didn't think cheating. I'm just like, what the fuck is it? Now, just say if the nigga was cheating, right? It wasn't enough to accuse the nigga. If you find out later that was his bitch and all that, whatever, I'm like, well, shit, nigga, that video wasn't what we gave it up because that shit was just he was outside talking to some chick, whatever. I just hate how the game does that.
It
shit,
wasn't
man.
like
It's just
Robin
enough
Thicke.
to sell the video.
Listen, it wasn't like
Right.
Robin Thicke. His shit was direct to Paula. Had him kissing bitches and everything.
Right.
You see that new shit with I know I'm moving along real fast, but I was actually on my IG today like hella long, like going. You know how you go if you ever I follow Shade Room and I follow Famous. I don't know if you follow Famous.com, Famous whatever, right? So sometimes you can get caught up on them pages, and I know it's gossip shit, but it be entertaining as fuck. So I started on the Shade Room. And I just went down for like hella days and was like, oh, I'm overloaded with information. Like it was all this shit. And then and Famous actually too. Famous be having shit before Shade Room and TMZ. They cold, right? And it's a black woman that runs that page too.
Oh, okay.
It's a gossip spot like like Shade Room.
Okay.
But it's popping. And I was peeping the Trick Daddy shit, Trick Daddy Meek Mill shit.
Yeah.
You peep that? Like I don't know if you seen.
No,
but,
what's going on?
Trick Daddy put out a video talking bad about Meek Mill on some Nigga, stop speaking about Miami. Nigga,
you saw the Meek Mill video?
I did.
Okay,
which I'm gonna go back and say why. You know what I mean? He said, fuck ass nigga. You know what I mean? Miami nigga. You don't say how you don't influence Miami. We been doing this. We ain't no motherfucking chain. What do you say? Right. Chain jet ski something?
Yeah, he was like cocaine selling.
We cocaine selling, rootin' tootin'. You know what I'm saying? You was just saying we on some thugs, gangster shit. You know what I mean? But the way Meek Mill tried to paint it like this movie picture of South Beach, that's what Miami was, is the whole kind of thing.
And that he started it.
And he started it. He said he's the reason why niggas out there wearing fly chains and on jet skis and yachts and shit. I'm like, because he inspiring niggas, because niggas don't want to be killers no more. Niggas want to get money. He said, so he got the Miami niggas on that. Yachts, chain shit. I'm like, nigga, that's Miami, nigga. They got hella bread out there. Like, I don't know if you really inspired that. You know what I mean? But
you've seen
they've been. It's the life.
It's the
life.
That's called Miami.
No. It's called Miami. It's down. South Beach is down the street from fucking all that shit.
It definitely ain't a Philly thing.
No, it's definitely not a Philly thing.
Listen.
So really, nigga, who influenced you, nigga?
The product comes directly.
Well, did you see Uncle Luc's video?
I did. Well, I was gonna say, So Meek Mill said what he said, and then so Trick Daddy felt away. And if you know Trick Daddy, as far as I hear, his reputation is solid.
Yeah, I heard
on gangster shit. You know what I mean? I've heard no bad report. Ain't no bad report on TRW where it's bullshit. It's like, nah, whether y'all think he crazy, whether people in the comments laugh and talking about him, it is what it is when it comes to Trick Daddy. Certain niggas like Trick Daddy, like Trick. Certain niggas in different cities that you just don't really play with niggas. They pretty much do their shit. And then, like you said, Lucc was in the airport.
Yep.
Right? Talked about Lucc kind of gave him a bar like, nigga, really, I'm the originator of all this shit. Like, really, nigga, I was having yachts and fucking pretty girls all over the place, diamonds on, jet skis. It's me. I'm the first nigga to show that from Miami. And who's to argue that?
Nobody can argue that. Even though the comments was killing him because he was like, private jets, but he was in like Southwest lobby.
Right.
But that nigga probably like, I didn't say I was smart with the money, nigga. I said I had it.
No, but he got bread now. See, and nigga, I don't mean I'm doing bad. That don't mean I'm bad. Doing bad is one thing. People clown you like you're doing bad.
Yeah, no.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like if I'm on the airport, you don't know what I'm doing. You don't know if I'm first class, nigga. You don't know if a jet got held up. You don't know if I'm time sharing with a nigga, which steal more money than these niggas got.
Yeah.
It's so many variables to what happened and why I'm here. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so many, and his publisher was a motherfucker. Remember, Lucc was one of the few and first to actually own his shit.
Right.
So that's, unless he didn't sell his shit, like Montel Jordan, then that's a whole different thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So.
Niggas start wanting to spend their money different when they had it for a while.
Right,
and they're not in the limelight, like, nah, there ain't too many people going to come up to me if I fly coach.
Yeah, why would
I can handle it.
Why would I do this? I remember I was talking to one of my, I was young too. I was younger. I was in my early 20s, and I was talking to one of his old manager, and he had the little new Benz, whatever year that was, and I was like, damn, that's still Benz, man. You just bought that? He said, buy that. Why would I do that? Hell, no, I'm leasing it. I was like, what? I'm like, yeah. Why would I buy this? Who would buy that? I think now, if I'm woke now. Back then, I'd have been like, nigga, what the fuck you mean? Who would have? You know what I mean? I'd have been on some other shit and checked in what he was trying to say, nigga. He trying to get it off like, who would buy this? Make me think about, nigga, my niggas probably bought one and on some nigga shit, but back then he was like, who would buy that? Why would you spend $60,000 for a car? What is it? You know what I mean? He was on that, but he taught me something too though. Like, yeah, why would I do that? Because niggas don't put rims on cars no more. So why would you spend $80 on something when you can lease it for a couple? You switch out next year anyway. Your next year, your shit is the old shit.
Right.
As far as this game goes, you know what I'm saying?
I leased the whip and I felt like when I gave it back. And then I didn't have nothing after all that time. That was something too. Then that made me realize, nigga, why you want that car? Why the fuck you want a German automobile that? Like, why you want that? That ain't even a drive everyday car.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
now that's different when it comes position.
Especially nowadays, because you can get way more features. You can get any feature you can get in the Benz, damn near, in a motherfucking
any what?
Any feature.
Oh, right.
Like, the new Maxima probably got everything.
Yeah, but nigga, don't get the same reaction when you put up to the club, nigga. See, this is what we doing it for.
But now I think we got to a point where you tell me what you think, but it seemed like motherfuckers done got not 100% past brands, but like one fucker be like, oh, you dope. And I don't know where them shoes come. Them some penguins or them some like all that.
Yep.
These just some new shit. You know what I mean? Like or jeans and car. You pull up a certain whip. You got the new Cherokee.
Right.
Black on black. You know what I mean? Cool. You get out that.
No. The new car. I figure new car anyway is cool with the look nice, right? But there's still a difference. Now, okay, pull up the same time a nigga would ask the Martin pull up. Like it's a different thing. And I mean to the chick though. I'm strictly talking about how the women look at it. Like
no, it's a different thing. I know when you sitting in it.
Right.
You notice different. You like
It's a different look. And you're right. More things are acceptable where people aren't looking at a nigga have your name brand outfit. You don't have to have the whole name brand outfit as long as the nigga look nice. Because it's cool, you know. But when it come to big shit, materialistic, homes, cars, boats, ice. Well, that's tricky too though, because jewelry is tricky. You wear all kinds of different jewelry right now, but when it come to, you can, but let nigga don't come with the big shit though.
But
it's still different.
The little shit that came in style. Them little
the little golds, but let the little diamond with the diamond every diamond thing. That's a different. Now we talking about a different thing. It's like the attraction of what. It's still a status thing. Yeah. The chick wants the next level. It's the reason why the niggas use the whole your man got you riding on the bus thing, because he know that status, what status does to chicks. Yeah. You know what I mean? That's fucked up. You know, just do that to niggas. You know what I'm saying? But it happens. Like, you know what I mean? It's
and deservingly so.
And no.
You
No.
Nigga.
Yeah, right.
They yours.
It's like TC said. When you said, nigga, you're supposed to have that. We're talking about the girls that's around, right?
Right.
So if I've achieved a certain level of success, man or woman, you should have everything that comes with that. Right. Everything that looks like that, you should have that.
Even if you can't own it, lease it. But you gotta have it.
Lease it, but you gotta have it. Comes with the rest of the shit.
Or at least pull up in it.
However you want to do it.
Right.
Yeah.
Because I'll borrow somebody's shit if I could.
I remember Jane Fox said that one time. He was like, nigga, like, what was the comment? But he kind of was talking about that where, nigga, I'm supposed to have the bad chick. I'm supposed to have the chick you think only comes with the money. Yeah, like that's right. I got the money. Yeah. Like kind of like, because when you talking to niggas like that, like, you know, we're not talking about. It's like my nigga Weed say one time. He say one of his big homies in the hood who used to have bread. You know what I mean? He used to have money, like be coming around flossing and all doing all this shit, whatever. And then my nigga came up one time. I don't know what happened. Maybe did a thing, made some moves, whatever. And now he came up. He hit the block with the new everything, the new shit, whatever. Mm-hmm. And my nigga seen him like, yeah, I see you. You know what I'm saying? I see you. But how long can you keep it? Mm-hmm. You know, because that was a lesson in that. Like, my nigga, yeah, you shining right now, nigga. Just like every nigga had their ups, nigga. But how long can you do this balling? You got to stay consistent with this. But that should take a lot of money to consistently ball throughout the years, nigga. Yeah. Like, you know, some niggas who have been having money for like 20 years, like, damn, that nigga been rich and paid for 20 fucking years.
And then there's a small, like, little thing, too, because, okay, let's say you always got a small percentage that ride with the girl they've been with since childhood or whatever, regardless of what she looked like. But you notice that's the only concession when you rich to be with a girl that's not that cute. Because the moment that he leaves her, he don't ever have that no more.
Never.
You
because
know what I mean?
because he don't take the time to get to know that type. You was doing what you was doing with that life gives you. Right. You know what I mean? That life.
That's the only time.
I met Baby at Ralph's. We kicked it. We was together. Baby, 10 years. I got in the game, cracked off. I started fucking up a little. You start taking the candy. You know what I mean? You popping the famous now, so you start, she come with that? Or she come with that, right?
Right.
The house find out. House like, fuck you, nigga, whatever. I'm taking the money half. I need that, and I'm taking the kids with me, whatever. All right, cool. But now I'm about
buy
to
you
be
out your contract.
now I'm out here with the, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Because we not never going back. And I ain't got time to get to know you that long if you're unattractive. And
exactly.
I don't have the time to, if that would be deemed as unattractive.
And not only that, but you get to being like a little bit more understanding of bitches that look like that. You know, when you
Good
be up
point. Good
and you start
point.
being like, oh, you regular. Oh,
Yeah.
you a nerd.
Right.
Oh, you like, you
Yeah.
feel what I'm saying? You
Yeah.
start being like, and they be like, literally like, I know I'm just trapped behind this fucking beauty that I just can't let niggas fuck me, so I gotta act this certain way all the time.
Right.
But once a
Right.
real nigga ever get his money up and meet me, I'm here.
Right.
Like, I've been waiting for one of you real niggas to get your money up.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, and then you meet him and you be like, oh, like, no, I'm not just dating a fine girl. Like, I really found a whole full. You just gotta have your money up,
Right.
to get certain shit, unless you catch them early,
Right.
or your cap is just a man can get it, but your cap can be whatever.
You know, and then I think when you get older, well, it's all about understanding. First of all, like you said, but I think that comes with age also, which brings experience, depending on how you live your life, right?
Depending on how you live.
Because, like, how I look at girls, how I would deem somebody who's a quote unquote gold digger back in the day is terribly different than how I view them now.
Right.
Now I'm like, yeah, that's what she's supposed to do. Okay, everybody has a lane. There's all these lanes and positions for people, not in real life, but you know what's up. You know what your get down is. Like if it's 60 y'all homegirls, that's the one homegirl who suck dick every time she out with y'all. That's the one who does that. Now y'all ain't got to do it because she always do that. Whatever the case may be. You got one gangster homie that's always the one tripping. So you either go somewhere with him or you don't, right? Everybody has their position. So when it comes to girls I look at now who are just like, you talked about the Black China situation before. You talked about a girl who, look, man, she about that, but she's never going back to the Black China like we thought
Ever.
was there. She's never going back there.
Done.
Never.
She set herself
She's
up.
here, it's up or up. She keep going up. She's never going back down. And we know what that would be to use to stay up. You know, all the powers that she would use. You know what I mean? So, but I look back, like, I look at her and I'm like, I'm not mad at Black China. She did what she did.
That was
That's
chess,
what they
not
do.
checkers,
That was
nigga.
chess.
Let me tell you something. He cheated on her. Okay, cool. You know what? Let me fuck with her brothers. You nigga, he gonna wanna fuck with me. I mean, that's one thing about women. Me, I've had it too where, I mean, I've been hurt like a long time ago, and I was like, you know what? Let me just take your homeboy down that can fuck you up on a fade.
Right.
That's everything better than you.
That's great. That's great. It got deeper.
And
It got
then
deeper on it.
I'm gonna have him tell you,
Right.
and he gonna call you, and you ain't gonna do shit about it because you know this
Ooh, you
nigga
gotta
will
eat
fade
that.
you.
He had to eat that. That's terrible.
That's my life.
I mean, my
That was a
stomach hurt a
piece
little
of
bit.
that. So anyway, I'm telling you,
I'm so mad you're
it's
coming back to
chess.
dick. Somebody gonna be unhappy.
It's chess, not check, because
Right.
that's a woman scoring right there. And
Yeah.
she don't give a fuck. And then pop the baby out because, boop, all right, here you go.
Now
Now
it's
it's a
forever.
Kardashian.
Now it's a Kardashian. On the birth certificate. Signed off, nigga.
It's a wrap.
And I'm about to show up with my lawyer, with Lisa Bloom, who's notorious for that kind of lawyering.
Right.
Generational money.
situations.
You're talking
Oh, my God.
generational
Been
money.
though.
Yeah, real shit.
Nigga.
She popped. She cracked.
And the way the family moved, the women just respect it. Like, all right.
And Tiger.
But no,
there.
yeah. But no, originally.
On a greater level. I'm not saying they're gonna
Right.
outwardly, but they have to.
On the low.
She one of them. She a Kardashian regardless.
Right.
Yeah,
It's almost a thing.
Right. What's crazy is, now, at first they like, don't let this bitch in, right? They was saying about her, like Beyonce then was saying about to Kanye. Like, nigga, don't let that bitch in, dog.
Right.
And he didn't listen, got married, all that, said, let her in. That's him. Really, now, I'm going on record by saying this. I shouldn't go on record by saying this, but I'm going on record by saying this. That's really the real problem with Kanye and Jay-Z. Nigga, that's when you start tripping. When we started hearing about y'all got problems, nigga, you married this bitch. Nigga, Beyonce was like, don't bring this bitch to the nothing we got going on.
Right.
Don't bring her to the nothing we have going on.
Because Kim brings down Beyonce's brand.
Totally. We can never be friends. We're not friends. I'm not going to be the new Black China for Kim Kardashian.
Right. She can't.
I'm not being that. Or whoever Kim Kardashian was with. I'm not going to, whoever her homegirls was.
Kim Kardashian is Beyonce slumming it.
Dog, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Like, what I look like?
But you're right. Beyonce
She
can't.
Beyonce
hang
like,
out with
no.
her at all.
She's not. No, like, even at the basketball games, you probably got to sit a seat there. We're not doing that. Because I'm straight up your big homie that never fucked with you.
That's funny you say that because now if you look at it as if it was like regular homies, because I try to put all in the context of regular nigga shit. Kanye do got the vibe of our wife, the whole homie from the hood.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I know y'all all know. I like her for the same reason y'all don't.
And we got big shit going on. And she's a thief, right? Not really, but I'm saying like what happens is it's like your thief homie.
Right.
It's like we got big shit going on. Don't bring him to the house. We got big shit going on over here. She can't come because she sell it. We're elite.
Right.
Well, don't quote me on this because the deeper-minded people gonna know what I'm talking about. But I don't really mean this when I say this. They're elitists, right? Beyonce and Jay-Z and them is elitists. It's a different thing going on, right?
On every real level, that
right. There's a different thing going on. This bitch is the conniver, right? She didn't earn none of it. She's a conniver, right? So they like don't let her in. Nothing she can't be attached to nothing we got going on. You're not gonna catch candid pictures with me and her at the beach laughing. It's not gonna happen. You're not gonna catch little situations that I'm not gonna be with my baby and she would be with baby. We'd be like, hey, no. That's not gonna happen.
Right.
Yeah.
Not at all.
She's Angela from Power. I don't know if you watch Power. Okay.
I totally watch Power. I'm like, yeah, she damn.
She is Angela.
Yeah.
Jay-Z and Beyonce are the Jewish parents. And Kanye is like marrying outside of being Jewish. Like, no, you're doing something.
We're never,
don't do that.
Yeah, she can't touch the bread when we have the shit.
We gotta kind of let you go if you do that.
Yeah, kind of cut you off.
Which they did.
Because look,
and then
you can't come to none of the shit. Do you know how much special, low-key, private shit we have that the world never sees? Like, they can't come. She can't be here.
Right.
That's funny.
Not her, none of her sisters.
Right.
Because we know what that is. Okay,
It usually don't work like that because it's like Jay-Z and Beyonce are acting like they owe money or older money than the Kardashians' money. You feel what I'm saying? Even though they just slightly older money, but Kardashian, the father was having money way before
both
Hawaiian Soki fame.
Both fathers.
Right. So usually it's like, yo, we got old money. You get with this young, cheap money. You feel
because
what I'm saying?
because what happened was they went into laundering their money. So once reality show hit, the money's getting washed, and we know it's drug money now. We been stopped fucking with drug money.
Been stopped.
We been stopped fucking with drug money.
Right.
This is real capital over here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And y'all done hit a lick, and y'all finna try to come mix with our. It's like this. I got a Fortune 500 company, right? You fucking stole something that was $10 million, and you trying to do business with me. I'm like, no, I don't want none of that shit.
Right.
It's a real legitimate, big time shit going over here.
Right.
I don't need none of your fuck shit over here. Fucking with my shit.
Right.
Kim Kardashian to fuck around, take a picture of Beyonce's house.
He bought a basketball
just
team.
on some random shit, just to show this Beyonce house some kind of way.
Yeah.
To be like, click, and then act like she didn't know what she was doing until somebody call her out there to take it down. But I believe she'll get that off.
Even if it's just a fruit tray. They don't want you taking pictures to the fruit tray,
man. Beyonce so nice to say something slick like to let us know it's her spot. That's not kind of crazy. It's like, it's a different thing. It's a different thing with them, dog.
Man, she dating players. She was dating basketball players. This nigga's buying a team. That's two different relationships.
Yeah, two different things.
You dating people I don't even start.
So could you imagine what Kanye feel like? Nigga, this is the big homie, your big homie, Jay, for real.
Yeah.
Like the nigga that, I don't understand the Dame relationship, but technically, okay.
No, he went with Jay.
He went with Jay. We got that.
Right.
That's the big homie. You made a song about the nigga.
Yeah.
Right? And now you split between, but you fucking stuck on this bitch. Like, I'm talking about, and when I say bitch, I mean Kardashian type bitch. Like that, her.
But then he went on a rant, too, about the shit, too.
Man.
Because it's that silent disapproval. That big brother looking down on you.
Now you getting that,
He would have made that move. His mom was alive.
And
respectfully.
Right.
Respectfully. He wouldn't have made that move. His mom would not have let, his mom, it seemed like Kanye started tripping. Everything happened when his mom had passed.
Right.
Then he just out here reckless. He out here dating Amber Rose with the, you out here wifing Amber Rose with the, and I'm wifing not like Wiz wife, but wifing her with the, you got the bottle of Henny at the award show. You losing it. You spiraling. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? I'm untouchable. I'm Kanye. I got the baddest new bitch, whatever. About to blow her up, whatever. Break up with her, more downfall. Music start getting weird, more downfall. But what happened? He was inspired, and My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy came from that, which is a great fucking album, right? And then after that, it was like, I don't have her no more. I'm out here sick, I'm out here like this. And Kim Kardashian like, oh, got one. Injured.
Right.
He's like an injured fawn in the dirt with the, like he's like a little. And she just
he like hoes. You ever have a homie who just like hoes?
Yeah.
They love that.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like
That's the black man curse right there.
man, no. It's certain homies who love thoughts and hoes and sluts.
No, but they only.
And
date
then when you
black
get-
men.
Totally.
The whole crew, they
Totally.
only date black men.
Yeah, but they
you know
got
what they
him
with
because
them?
he that type. Because the first thing you do with the homie who only dates sluts, when you settle down with somebody, is you want to disassociate yourself from how he get down.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I can't bring you. Come on, man. When we have the main girl dinner,
No.
you can't bring her.
Okay.
You can't bring her. Aside from the fact that she about to make this a fucking internet's VH1 TMZ thing, the fact that our brand is some elite shit, and what y'all doing is like some corny, you know what I mean, like VH1 type.
It's
shit.
corny, about shit.
Yeah.
And if you look at Kanye took the. Okay, we know he took the L in this, and what I mean by this is he took a player L because Kanye was bigger than her.
Yeah.
He was not supposed to match up with her. You can fuck, but you wasn't supposed to be standing next to her, lending her that power because the rest of them niggas needed it. Reggie Bush and the basketball nigga from the Nets and all the rest of them niggas because she's the big ticket.
Right, for them.
You know what I'm saying? For them. Because that could bring fame and bring more money to the jobs they already got outside the game. You know what I mean? Kanye didn't need that. She need him.
Right.
Nigga, she with Kanye West, my nigga. That's a big fucking deal. And she's already a powerhouse in her own right. But through kind of like frivolous, famous shit.
Right.
He's bigger on, talented shit and, being who he is. And then you had a baby. Then you had two. And then we wonder, the world don't wonder why you can't get next to, back to that Beyonce and Jay thing, because there's a problem here now. Because you've added somebody in the equation that doesn't add up.
Right.
Somebody don't belong here, and you stuck. So we are who we are. Nigga, the coldest shit Beyonce, one of the coldest shit she ever did, was nigga keep calm in that elevator when Solange was going off on Jay.
Oh, that
just showed you.
But
She another level.
That says so
She's
much.
on another level, my nigga. Your sister, knowing you bitches is from Houston. Like, nigga, Beyonce, I'm pretty sure is with some shit.
Let
nigga,
me tell you
hands,
something.
probably.
Right, but that says, that elevator situation says so much because one thing about women, we have this thing where we'll go against our family for who we fuck with, nigga, whoever, right? Mm-hmm. Beyonce didn't make a move to stop her.
No.
Little
There was even a point where Beyonce went to the side.
Yeah.
That says so much right there in regards to how Beyonce could have felt that you need your ass whooped or what. You know what I'm saying? The psychology
I'm
of that?
gonna take it deeper than that. No, real shit. But I'll take it deeper than that.
Think about it.
Beyonce,
She didn't try to stop it.
No, she didn't. But look, it's a bigger thing though. Beyonce is looking like, nigga, the cameras is always on. Anytime I leave the house, the cameras is on.
Right.
Bitch, she like, man, this shit needs to hurry up and stop. I can't do nothing. The cameras is on. Do you know what kind of press comes with that?
Right.
Nigga, that shit stopped at Solange and Jay.
Right.
Well, you know what happened if Beyonce got in that shit? Start grabbing her sister and whatever, all the fucking news and all the headlines come from that shit. She like, bitch, the cameras is on, bitch. She probably, if you get the audio, nigga, she probably like, bitch, the cameras is on.
Because she said something to it.
You know
That's what that is.
Yeah, she said something.
Yeah.
She probably like, bitch, I can't, not now.
His
The
cameras
cameras
in
is
here,
on.
y'all. She probably
He fucked up when he get the house is on, but the cameras is on. Like, really?
Yeah.
And he was just defending himself. Because really, he got that kind of attitude, too.
Because that she wouldn't have responded like that in the house.
Man, Solange ain't that
Can't-
famous.
All right.
Solange like, bitch, all right, I'll do it.
Yeah.
Like, she not that famous. She like...
No, I'm saying Beyonce wouldn't have just stood there if they was at the house. That's
No.
to your point. Like,
It would even,
no
at the house,
cameras.
nigga, there's no cameras.
Right.
Nigga, it'd have been a complete different... Let me tell you something. When that shit popped about Jay and all that stuff, he probably got fucked up.
Right.
Beyonce, man, this is Houston. Born and bred Houston. Like, that shit seeps in you, some of it. Like, nigga, she probably with the bullshit.
Yeah.
And
Oh, I
nigga,
believe that.
Man, she probably with the bullshit. Like, so when that shit came out, when they hit the elevator, though, she like, man, like...
She was
Because
calm.
something had just happened.
Right.
So Beyonce probably hot, but Beyonce is the ultimate professional.
Yes.
The ultimate professional, my nigga.
Right.
This is a different kind of people we fucking with over here with B and J.
Right.
So Kanye bringing an infection into the fold.
Right.
That's what he doing. We cannot fuck with you, homie. Nigga, you know what? It's like nigga, it's like I was watching this documentary called Born Rich. Had the Johnson & Johnson kids on there, fucking obviously empire shit, right? Nigga, imagine the Johnson & Johnson son bringing home the black TC. He with TC, right? And she pull up, we got weed, she like weed, whatever the case may be, right? He pull up with the black girl. Nigga, they will cut him off like he's not even a son.
Right.
That's how much they not playing with Don't Fuck This Up, because there's no way we're handing our money to them.
Right.
There's no way she will be Johnson & Johnson anything.
Right.
Like, really. Like, so Jay-Z, I'm like, nigga, what the fuck are you doing? Thank God you're not my real brother.
Right.
Because, nigga, she would be in. And, you know what I'm saying?
Moving on. He was like, nah, moving on.
Yeah. and moving on for real, man. I got some other shit I want to talk about anyway, dog. You know, one thing I thought was hilarious, man, this nigga R. Kelly, you know, we talked about that earlier with him and the coat. Shit, whatever. But did you know this nigga just hired a Bill Cosby lawyer?
Hilarious. Lex Luger. He just hired Lex Luger. Because they all like the super villains. You ever seen them memes where they got him on tour with Bill Cosby and Usher?
That nigga hired the lawyer that got Bill Cosby off, yo.
Is that good? That's just funny.
You got to do it, though.
They always hire the dude who's known for getting people off for that thing. That's just like Black
Chris
China
Brown.
hiring.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Chris Brown, Greg Girgos or whatever. Like, he handles all the rappers.
And you got to, because at that point, it ain't about perception. At that point, it's not about perception. People already perceive I'm who they think I am already. I need to get off. Yeah. And that's the fighting chance you have to be like, hey, no, I didn't do nothing. I didn't do.
And the first little battle the lawyer wins is they fishing. They gonna find you and talk you into it.
Tell him.
And who wants to turn down a lawyer who says, I do this all the time, I just got somebody off for the exact same thing.
Right. Yeah, actually, he knows what he's doing.
They're going to think I'm guilty if I get you off. Look, it's a law, man. I'm going to get you off.
Or you can be guilty for real with somebody else.
Yeah. Right.
What about them options?
Right.
Which is kind of fucked up.
That's funny. Yeah, when you're guilty for real, you need the person who knows how to get you off of that.
Yeah, that's killer. Right. Hey, R. Kelly had to be.
R. Kelly got it stacked against him.
Nigga, I wonder though, do niggas like that? Which I'm gonna go on record again. Sorry to say, okay, R. Kelly to me, I think he's a sick nigga, right?
Hell yeah.
I think it's enough things that came out with him to he's a sick nigga. I get it, right? Do sick niggas ever sit up and look at themselves in the mirror like, damn, I'm really sick? But I do what I do. Like, I'm going to do it. I'm gonna fuck little kids or whatever the case may be. You think they ever have a moment of clarity where they look at themselves like, at least say, damn, why am I sick?
Some.
You think so?
I think so.
Because
others be like, you sick, nigga. Like,
because we know you sick because you know to lie when you question about it, or you know to run if police looking for you, or you know so you know what's up. Like, you know whatever you're doing is wrong, right? Or maybe they think wrong by law, not morally. In their minds, they probably think they doing whatever they think they're doing. But the reason
when they get go time, saying like we was talking about the condoms,
right?
Your thinking changed. They like
right.
Third grader, like R. Kelly's just he pull up and his thinking changed probably.
That's sick.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, I mean, it's a man.
Is he a pedophile?
All of those psychoses are real.
Is R. Kelly a pedophile?
Yeah, I mean, if he's doing it and he knows the age, I would think so. But I know for a fact because I grew up. I mean, L.A. bitches lie. I've had homegirls that were 13 and 14 when I was 13 and 14 lying about being 18 or lying. Yeah. And sometimes I'm gonna be honest with you, then you got the niggas who already know that's a motherfucking lie, but you just needed to hear it verbally so you could feel better about yourself.
Mm-hmm.
But you know what? In R. Kelly's case, I think that would be the turnoff. It's not like a girl lied to me where I ask, or you be on tour, you ask who's 18, let me see your IDs. But that's a whole old story. But you know how? But hey. But hey, Professor KG just dropped by. She got cakes. What's funny is you don't know what I'm talking about now. You can't even really fight me because you don't know which way I'm going with it. Like you just gotta kind of sit with it. No, I'm fucking with you. But it's not like he's talking to me and I'm like, I'm looking for 18 or chick, whatever. I'm like, oh no, you got to be 18. His thing is you can't. I don't think I want you to be.
Right.
His thing is that. Like, he kind of like
12 to 16
18 is too old, kind of like.
Yeah.
It's the chick that came forward. I read an article. She came forward, and she was talking about how when she was 15, she met R. Kelly at one of his concerts. She was standing outside where people sign autograph shit at the end. When they're leaving, whatever. On the way to his bus, she seen him. Hey, I want a picture and all stuff like that. He hugged her, took a picture, signed an autograph, whatever, then walked off. So she started to walk back to her car. Before she got back to her car, a guy walked up. And one of R. Kelly's people said, here's R. Kelly number. He said, call him at this time, whatever. So she's kind of groupie, young, naive thing, not thinking what I would be thinking. No, she's kind of like, oh, damn, it's R. Kelly and whatever. So she called him, and the nigga was talking to her, trying to get her to come over. She's like, well, it's late, whatever. I'm not really trying to, whatever. And he said the nigga tried to, before he got the phone, he asked for some nudes, whatever. And she said she was sitting there like, I'm not going to send no nudes. Like, and she think he kind of offended him. But, kind of let it bother. She got the phone. Then the nigga hit her, wanted her to come through. So she was still on some, it's R. Kelly stuff. I'm going to need to go see what's up. But what she said was she called one of her partners who she kind of respect on some older shit. A nigga she can tell her secrets to where he won't tell mama and all that shit like that, whatever.
Right.
So he called the nigga, told him about what happened with R. Kelly, and the nigga convinced her to stay. Don't go. And let her know, like, he probably on some other shit. You too young. Don't go over there, whatever. He said convinced her. It took a little minute, but then they convinced her to stay. But she glad she did now because growing older, she find out all this shit.
Right.
Or what happened, you know what I mean? But when you hear stories like that, it's like the nigga is straight up looking for this criteria.
Seen it before.
A word.
Dude, I went to, remember back when they used to have those, like the One Festival, the One Network, Urban One Network, whatever, Palm
Springs and Urban Network.
Yeah. I went down there one time with these cats. And we in the promo van. Mm-hmm. Remember the rap vans used to be a thing everywhere in L.A., the rap van. Every nigga who rap on it. And we pull up, you know what I mean? And we got the rooms or whatever. The label was paying for all this shit, And we going to get our shit together. And they like, yeah, we going to go over to high school and promote whatever, which is a normal thing. You got to go to high school, to college, mall, whatever. And I could have sworn it was like they gave us a vibe. They was trying to pick up chicks, too.
Right.
But I'm like, all right, whatever. But I'm with me and Panama Red.
Okay.
And we walking, we like, no, we ain't going to that. We walking and Panama Red is like, man, is this nigga saying, what I think he's saying? I'm like, I don't think so. We come back to the room later that night, full of young chicks, like full of like high school chicks. So I'm like, oh, we out of here. Like people, you think I'm thinking we out? Yeah. We got to go find one of the other homies to stay with. But it was such a just regular thing for these niggas. I realized like, oh no, like a couple of niggas got cracked a couple of times. Like you hear their story and you like, man, you be getting caught with doing this. That wasn't no one doing this. You using the I work for a label or the rap, the cap that worked for a really gullible chick.
Right.
You got to go for it, that young shit. And these motherfuckers was married at the time.
That's sick, yo.
Yeah, it's sick.
It's sick. And what's crazy is so when do we hold the artists accountable? Like, I don't mean like the courts because we don't have the power. But what I mean by that is that the concert goers or the consumer or the buyer or the downloader, when do we hold them accountable? Somebody like a R. Kelly, like, is he still, how nigga be like, yeah, he fucked a girl and peed on her on tape, but his next album was banging. It's like,
I ain't bumped the R. Kelly.
Do we separate the artist from the person?
Got to.
Okay.
Got to.
You think so too?
Yeah, absolutely.
It don't happen.
It don't happen, right?
I'm just. What's so crazy is somehow, he did the Magic Johnson thing where he made everybody forget what the fuck he had.
Yeah.
Man.
But that's how they, man.
Like,
remember when they found out Rick Ross
just
was the police? It was like, can't fuck with that. There ain't nothing he say real. Then we over there.
Yeah, right.
He came out with a banging ass song. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Back poppin'. Back poppin'.
Baby.
And that's sick,
and
though.
And it just, everybody was like, And now you got motherfuckers who like, hey, let me pee on you. Now you got motherfuckers doing that shit as a part of their shit.
I was peeing on motherfuckers before R. Kelly.
I've never indulged in any golden showers of any type.
Even in a real shower, you don't
never
accidentally
received.
pee on a thigh or something?
That's a little different though. And
Okay, I count that. We count that.
Right. Well, I mean, because
Golden showers, it's golden and the showers then.
Okay, two things that happen though. But everybody at the party has to know that this is going down. You can't just sneak piss on your bitch and she just like, and you be like, oh, I got it in. Like, you can't just do that. Like, she has to be given and then receive well. You know what I mean? Is that what they want to do? Or a girl do you if that's what you into? You know what I mean? I've never given or received a golden shower because I just never was into it. Get down how you get down. But to me, I'm just like not turned on by that. And I remember in my life before one of my homegirls asked me to do that. She's real faded and said she wanted me to pee on her. And I was like, what?
You turned her down?
I did. I was like, what? I was like, nah, I ain't really want to get down. I did, dog.
Really?
Yeah, because...
Without any hesitation, you just...
I was like, what? First of all, this wasn't even my chick.
Were you insulted?
No, it was weird. It caught me off guard. Like, it's like...
She went too far?
Fucking Creole Voodoo come over here like, hey, I want you to pee on me. She had a couple of drinks.
Where?
No, I'm not saying like you wouldn't do it. Yeah, I know you would do it. But I'm saying like, did that just come out of nowhere, my nigga? Like,
what is the proper setup for it?
I don't know, but
I don't know what the proper setup for it is.
I don't know the proper golden shower setting, but I just know I've never done it, and I'm not really turned.
And you turned it down.
Totally turned it down. Totally did. The homie pissed on the door right after that.
Oh, that's something.
So it wasn't me. I wasn't special. I just wanted to, maybe the first nigga she asked. The homie pissed on her right back behind her, though. Right behind me.
Guilt-free, man. You should have did it.
Nah, I'm cool. I couldn't fuck with it, man. I'm not into that. Where's the line? Do we have a line? Where's the line?
I mean, you got to pee.
What about if pee on you?
Huh?
What if she pee on you?
Nah,
Never into that?
Nah, that's kind of upside down.
That's a line. That's a line.
Huh?
Right? That's a line.
That's my line.
Are you into that?
I mean, I dibbled and dabbled. You know, I'm very sexual. But as I get older now, like, some shit I used to like, I don't like no more. You know?
You know what, man? Is that now? I'm thinking. I did want to say me.
Like vagina, she's coming back.
No, but I look at myself like that. When I was into crazy, wild shit as a youngin', as I get older, I'm just like, nah, I'm not doing all that. Like, I'm not. See, I used to be into, some other things, but I used to be into, like, I used to be into, like, group shit. Mm-hmm. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not talking about I will go out for that. I'm saying if we're in a group setting, guys and girls and niggas drinking, smoking, I'm the one that usually can slick talk everybody to get to fucking switching and I was at the
swingers.
Oh,
yeah,
some swinger shit.
Yeah, so but it don't have to be like if it was back in my heyday, whatever, y'all too. Like y'all drink, smoking, whatever. Hey man, y'all, I know y'all feeling that, whatever. Yeah, it's cool, nothing, whatever. Next thing you know, y'all fucking. I done walked out the room and they did their thing, and I was like, oh, okay, I still got that power to do that. Like it's like a power of mine, whatever. But I wasn't into shit like that. But nowadays, or fucking in front of people, and then everybody looking, we're all around, niggas fucking, you fucking, everybody fucking somebody. But now I'll be like, nah, I don't want a threesome with nobody. I don't want. I'm not talking about two girls. I'm talking about the homie and a chick. I'm like, nah, I really ain't tripping. I'm really not tripping. I'm not saying like, yeah, I am saying that. Like, I'm really not tripping like I used to be. I used to be on my shit.
What caused that?
I don't know. You know what? A lot of it, though, in the past, I think, it's kind of like going to clubs and when you in high school and out of high school, and then when you get older, like, look, man, I done been in enough clubs. I'm not doing clubs no more. I done did enough threesomes and group settings to be like, I really ain't in no more.
It's for me. It's
love changed that too, though. In a relationship, that changed
that. Right? That's real.
You know what I'm saying?
But also, I mean, for me, it's boredom. Like, after a while, I get bored. And, and I got bored. And there was only so much I could do to the person I was with or whoever. You know what I mean? Like, it was
once
only
you get to
so
find
much.
shit gets a little weird. Once
Yeah,
you start going outside of...
Yeah, I was inventing shit and using belts and choking bitches, and I'll release right before you come, but I'm choking the shit out of you. I mean, like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, I was coming up with shit, and I was just like, you know... I'm thinking too motherfucking much. I just want to know.
Right. I'm thinking too much.
It got bored.
I'm still with the adventures. I'm just not with the trying to set up the plays is what I'm not like.
Yeah.
I just want to sit on the wing and shoot. I just want
So when it comes to females and patience, right? Your patience. I mean, I'm not talking about the whole 90-day rule bullshit shit, right?
What's that? What's the 90-day rule?
Oh, you know, females, it's the thing where females say you got 90-day rule before they let you fuck if you talk to her.
That's some bullshit.
That's when they got a man.
No. I'm talking about.
No, I hear about it, but it depends how you take that. I had a woman like that. She was like, I won't get down for, at least 60 days. And I was like, call me on day 59.
Right.
Like, because we're consenting adults. If we happen to smoke and get faded and we want to fuck and I'm going to look at the pussy before I touch it. I'm going to make sure nothing but, like, if we as adults say, I'm feeling you, you feeling me. Then we going to do that.
Now,
I'll be damned if you hold that, take that right hostage from me.
Now, see,
I can't fuck that.
I totally fucking agree with that. I totally agree with that. And what's crazy is that I've been him. I've been him, that guy who they gave me the 60 or 90. Usually, that never works. Not for me. If you ever feeling me, it didn't work at all. But the fact you try to shoot it my way, it's just like I always thought to myself like, what you just thought. It's like, nigga, what? Like, if your pussy, first of all, your pussy can't even get wet to a certain type of niggas anyway.
Right.
Like, if your pussy gets wet and I'm ready, like, nigga, that's enough signs for us to be getting down. Like, I mean, we're like, as I said, we're adults. You feeling me, my nigga? Why would you not do that? Because society who even gave you that rule? You got that from somewhere because you didn't make it up. Right.
Now,
so for you to say it, you got it from somewhere. Like, nigga, we're adults.
And then I'm gonna take it a step further. If that's the case, don't kiss me like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Don't kiss me the certain way. Don't put your body on me when you kiss me. You know what I mean? Don't let me kiss your neck. Don't let me do the things that when I'm touching you,
all the way up until
you already know I'm going for the titty when I slide back from the back. Man, bitch, come the fuck on. Don't do that. And then all of a sudden have some self-respect when the time I've already got you to your panties. I'm like, no.
What's crazy is though, she not gonna stop none of that until you get to the spot. Like, so if you are grabbing titties doing a thing, that's cool. Like, but that should not be cool if you ain't trying to fuck.
See, that's funny because I'm even worse because I'm like, am I honest? If you trying to get to know me and secret shit and shit that I hold dear in my mind, in my life, my background, anything, before you just gave me that pussy you holding on you, there's no chance.
Right.
It's no chance because, and that's where usually women would be like, wait, I'm trying to get to know. Like, yeah, but here's the thing. If we leave as adults who just had sex, that's nothing.
Right.
If I start fucking with you and I told you shit that really mean it, like shit I'm figuring out about myself and life and sharing real shit with you, and you laying up with some other nigga with that information, like I ain't trying to be you know what I mean? I don't need to know you like that.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. So if you placing physical above mental and spiritual shit, can't fuck with you. Physical gonna be the first thing off the table.
That's deep.
Right.
That's the only thing you can look back on and be like,
Let me ask you though, if I had to play devil advocate, I gotta play, right? Because a lot of women you're maybe talking to don't have that voice, right? TC thinks like us, right? But if I play devil advocate now, that can get tricky with physical coming first. And I'm talking about for them. Now we talking for them, right? So the reason why it can get tricky is the whole entrance of the penis thing, right? Because that's deeper than just actual flesh, right? So for some women, you're stirring shit up for them inside.
Yeah.
That's gonna get very tricky for you.
Yeah.
Oh,
Right.
absolutely.
Which is why.
And don't be good at it.
Which is where my
extra. Like,
Yes,
right.
that's.
But see, that's as a dude. TC know this about me. I'll be having a record for like, nah, I'm not doing none of that.
Mm-hmm.
Like dude, I got good luck with women my whole life. I've always had good luck with women. Like women that the homies be like, God damn, you know what I mean? But nah, I know what's gonna happen.
Right.
I know what's gonna happen.
Right,
First
right,
of all, two things I'm not doing: running to go fuck you because I know what's gonna happen after, or paying for everything in the beginning where I know where relationships end. I end up paying you the dude. It will end up in the very, very end. You're getting everything free, possibly.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Along with my freedom papers. Nah, I'm not paying for everything in the front. I don't feel nothing about that. Either you're paying because you want to go on dates,
Right.
or we Dutch.
Are you saying that I'm not doing that? Saying like you're not fucking them, the girls who you know
Nah.
would be. So you saying if you sense this on a female that she would be this type?
No, all of them like that. One thing I learned.
Okay,
this is what I
okay,
learned about women, bro. And every dude, this is real shit. They want to fuck you more than you want to fuck them. We ain't been holding out. They've been holding out. When she start liking you, she's just trying to fuck with leverage. You're not getting that. You're gonna ask me 2 times,
Right.
because you're not gonna get no security out of me letting you know you can get the dick. I'm not giving you that. You're gonna go, why haven't you fucked me yet?
Right.
Now I'm gonna go, what you talking about? You feel what I'm saying? What you talking
Right.
It must be something else, must be somebody else. I must not be all that. Something wrong, right?
Right.
Nah, you're gonna be fully ready and not tripping, and all that little emotional shit is gonna get stirred up regardless, because it's so many weenie type of niggas out here. Like when she sit with you, know your worth is the first thing for dudes, and know the market.
Right.
Come on, man. First, you're a dude.
Market.
Know the market.
Right.
Then you a real dude. Know your worth.
That's killer.
I'm gonna let you sit around. You're gonna be like telling other niggas. Like if you let a female sit around and hang out, she gonna be telling other niggas where she at. I'm over here with Lucc. Oh, what, you fuck with Lucc now? I'm like, it's not like what you tripping. Very vague.
Right.
You just want to be with it.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Because you just want to be with it. So I wait. I'm going to wait till you bring it up. Till you bring it up maybe a couple of times till it's annoying to you. To where you talking to your friend and go, why he don't want to?
Let me ask you something. This subject is very controversial, but I want to go into this kind of climate of what you say. What you're saying about women, and every woman's like this after that, right? So I'm going to use a parallel context and say, a lot of people say that makes them crazy if we're using the word crazy now, right? Not that you were saying that. That's every woman's crazy. But I'm going to parallel off that, and that's kind of how I look at that, though.
Well,
Crazy's going to come.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. If you define crazy as your chemistry and your mind changing now.
Right.
Whenever you in a relationship and shit start getting agenda driven, that's crazy.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? You doing this shit to fuck. She doing this shit to make sure this wasn't just a fuck.
Right. That's crazy.
You feel what I'm saying? Like now you're trying to make sure this come out to something. Like,
okay, so using that, let's take crazy and break that off this conversation, right? And use it with the ABW, right? You know, the controversial topic of the angry black woman. Is that a real thing?
Yeah, I think so. I think that's what we call it. But black women are black women. Like in comparison to everything else, that's what you would call it.
Okay, because women.
You feel what I'm saying? Like if you got the scale of women from black to Asian, right? In terms of docileness, right?
Can you pass her a mic too? Pass her real quick.
Yep. So on top, in terms of docileness, right? You kind of go black to Asian, right? In comparison to an Asian girl, yeah, you might disguise, oh, she had an attitude, she kind of this, that, and other. But like, that's what that is. It's not like a you feel what I'm saying? Like to deal with us on one level, or at least to raise that type of thing. That's what that is. I don't have no problem with it. But if I don't want to deal with that,
right,
then that's what that is.
Now, see, and I asked that because, like I said, the subject has been very controversial, especially in the black community with women. And with us looking at women, what they say, they're black men looking at black women kind of like they're always angry, right? And with it being that they're always angry, we don't tend to not like to fuck with them. Mm-hmm. And with that comes, quote unquote, race mixing, right? Mm-hmm. We start fucking with others. Especially when we get the money, right? Mm-hmm. So, you know, a lot of them look at it like offensive. Like, I'm not angry, I'm strong.
Which is real.
But I don't think that's why we said, well, I didn't coin the phrase anyway, but I don't think if I use the term angry black woman, it wasn't because I thought somebody was strong. Strong wasn't why I was like, oh, you mad, or she always fucking mad or something.
But that might come along with, like, I believe that. Okay, you strong. Mm-hmm. And with strong come all this shit for us, right? But here's the code is true for me, and I know somebody gonna hate me who listen to this, but it's gonna hate me when they listen to this type of shit. But this is how I feel. Where we come from, we need strong women. But where you going, you may not.
That's deep. And so
I don't need nobody making sure this, that, and the other to go wrong. That don't go wrong in where I'm at now. You feel what I'm saying? I don't need nobody talking to me with a sense of emergency and you got to be the strong one. We all got to be strong. Nah, now we got money. You got to shut the fuck up. And it's just different decisions to be made. I don't really need, like, a strong-ass woman up in here right now. I don't need an over-opinionated person. I just need to come here and chill.
So are you, to clarify, are you referring to black women who now have a problem with interracial dating? Is that what you're referring to as well? That dynamic too?
Well, it eventually getting there. Yeah. Because it all ties into, because they look at it as a cycle. Like they I mean, not that I can speak for black women, obviously, but I've heard that, you know, we date these kind of women because we can't handle these kind of women, right? That's just like we date white outside of race because we can't handle a strong black woman. That's why we go elsewhere. You know what I mean? And that return, they say that we call y'all angry black women in dealing with this. You know, so I was asking him, was that a real thing? Is that a real thing? A lot of women are offended, but a lot of men are looking at them like, for instance, I saw this documentary of these guys, these black men. It was a table full of black men, all do different things: a lawyer, a fireman, a doctor. They were in Brazil, and they were talking about their experiences in Brazil and why they go. All these niggas go to Brazil just for the women. I'm not talking about prostituting. These niggas had wives over there and families, and half the table moved over there. And their whole thing was, we love black women. Yeah, we love black women. We love women, period. But the way they treat you over here, these women, culture, they treat you like a king. Mm-hmm. Like, as far as what their definition of king was. Right. You know what I mean? Still very old school with a lot of shit, how they get down. Or maybe not old school. Maybe that's just how they feel how women get down. You know what I mean? Or how they feel our women are supposed to get down. Right. Them, right? But I know that a lot of guys who are moving out there and leaving and going to different countries and not dealing with.
So we talking about American black women?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, obviously, right. Yeah, because that's where the phrase is only used. I'm in here.
Yeah,
but I'm just clarifying. There's a strong caveat to that, and let me tell you, because me dealing with women, right, in my position, I have a Mexican girl right now, and you know I'm a known comedian. I go out and I've comedy groupies, all kinds of shit. Do you know they don't give a fuck about her? They will bypass her and come right up to me because it's not real to them. They don't respect it.
Right.
And there'll be times we was in Vegas for some shit and they'll just look at her like, but I'm good.
Right.
So, but this is the caveat to this. So I've been with all different races. And I got to be honest with you. It was every other race but black that called the cops on me or did some shit that a black woman would never do.
Right. Mm-hmm. That's deep.
It's a different loyalty. I know the attitude and all that. I even break it down to the motherfucking hair weave upkeep. Like, I just, it's all kinds of reasons why I'll step in and out of dealing with sisters. But I will tell you the loyalty is one that, like, even if you don't like the force, it's like, nigga, ain't no.
I dig that.
It's a different type of thing. I'm in a situation now. My girl's Mexican. She cooks, cleans, and irons for me. Cool. But yes, she has a lot of motherfucking opinions and doesn't understand shit. I gotta say complete sentences to her versus the black woman. I can say, yo, I'm about to go to whoop-de-whoop. I'll be back. Okay, babe.
Right.
This one, I can't go to the whoop-de-whoop. I'm explaining all the, it's just different. So there's sometimes that even if you do like those other races, trust me, why black women are having a problem is because there's certain parts about them that can't be replicated.
Or silenced.
Yeah, but still.
That's what I'm
Hey, so I got my good friend and super dope friend, Professor KG, is definitely in the building. First of all, I'm gonna say hi.
Hey.
It's good to see you. It has been a while.
It has been a while.
And I'll jump you right here on this serious topic.
I know, right?
But
You're
I'm
just
glad
going to
we
go
had
right
you
in tough?
But I wanted to know what you thought. You know,
You going to talk to the Black Panther about this?
right. But so I was asking, right. I was asking, with the term, angry black woman, is that a real thing? And kind of like, how do you feel about it as a whole, as a black woman?
One, yes, it is a real thing. I think anybody that's raised, I think the way we, unfortunately, our culture is set up, I think if you wake up in the morning hungry and you still got to go to school, guess what? I'm angry. I think if I haven't seen my mom and, she went to work this morning at 6:45 and she didn't get off until 7:30, and then she's like, did you clean your room? I'm angry. You know what I mean? So it's different things about, it's kind of unfair to compare a different culture where, and Hispanic, families, or Latino families, not, just in general. If it's, they share a lot of the responsibilities in the house because it's not just usually one kid. I'm an only child,
right.
From my mom. So you know who had to do the chores?
Right.
Me and her.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it causes a different type of leverage when you're talking about, so now when I become, a wife, I'm into, serving my husband or a guy, that's just a different, I was raised with two parents. Again, it's the same situation.
Right.
Has anyone ever, you're talking about a society where, 60 or 70% of the people have never, seen their parents even together.
Right.
So does that make me angry? Yeah. Does it help me when I'm trying to talk to my husband and I've never seen it before? No. You know what I mean? So if I'm looking at a TV show and the only thing I'm looking at is the Cosbys, which is make-believe, and if you really think that you can replicate that kind of life, that's not really fair because it's TV. But can I replicate my aunt and uncle who've been married for 25 years? Yes, I can. Yeah. But you have to have that in your family, and it has to be a function, not the aunt and uncle, who was crackheads together and they love each other and they just finally ain't crackheads no more. Not that one.
But we all went through that. Why only the women so mad?
No, what y'all think y'all not?
We not angry
y'all
black men.
Y'all don't open doors?
Yes,
y'all don't? I'm just telling you, we're talking about you.
About
and I'm not angry.
I've never seen that.
But you've never seen it.
I don't know. I think black men, we get a bad rap.
I'm not. This is no diss. I'm just telling you the difference.
We kind of gentlemanly.
But I'm just saying, the difference of if you've never seen it before, then you wouldn't know to replicate it. And I think it's misunderstood as it being angry. I mean, it's tough when you're struggling.
I look at, I was a relationship type, but the only parents I knew were together in my hood, I'm from Watts, was my mom and dad and my homegirl Vanessa mom and dad and my boy Thomas. That was the only people I knew. I'm talking about period.
Me too, yeah.
This before I went to Hamilton. I didn't know no fucking body who had both parents at home other than TV and mines.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And I'm like, and
I had one homie.
Right, but see, look how rare that shit is when,
But see, in my mind, in my world, it was different. My parents are the only ones who weren't married. So all of my friends' parents are married. Every.
Oh, wow, okay.
Every. You know what I mean? So then it was then I was the outsider. Because I had you know what I'm saying? Because I was the one without the, who you got to ask, your mom or your dad for permission. You know what I'm saying? Where there was it. But again, all that stuff, comes in the struggle. So it all depends on where you're from. We just come from so many different places.
So how do you feel about that in correlation to how the black man, not all black men, obviously, but the black man feels, because the black man coined this phrase.
Right. But
Did they? I don't know that they did. It might be something, that might be one of them seeds where y'all think y'all did.
I believe in that type of shit.
I believe in that type of shit too.
Yeah.
I don't think that.
But I believe
in that type of shit, so I'm going to pull back on that one.
Okay, well, let me replace it with this one.
But it is a phrase that is, I get what you're saying, but I think that's a term that the whole world uses for black women.
Well, let me ask you this.
Anytime, in any case.
Yes.
But you know what though? Then we can also argue though that it's how we always looked at women, at black women, somewhat from because if there's not a thing, there's almost not a thing to be made up. It's like stereotypes. It's like, nigga, you can get mad at stereotypes if you want. It's a lot of truth. There's a lot of these stereotypes.
Okay, so what?
Right.
I totally like. It got to be some fact
Something
somewhere.
Like,
happened in there.
Right. And
Okay,
that's
so
what
look, there is a difference though. The way black women talk and the way it's just our speech difference. We don't have time. Black women say stuff like you just said. I'm going to the store. Mm-hmm. Some people go, "Hey, hon, I'm going to the CVS and I'll be back at 5." we like. What's what? It's real because I'm just telling you, it's real succinct. It's just real like boom, there it is. But it also goes back to what you were saying. In that time of need, is only going to be one person that understands what you're talking about. Today, you went to the Ralphs and then the man ignored you and he helped the person on the other side of the line. It's only one woman that can understand that.
Why?
What you mean? Because we're the only people that deal with the same stuff.
I feel guilty. And they make me feel guilty in the fact that I'm like two things. One, as I get older, I get less problems of certain shit that I don't know how to deal with, or I need another person to deal with, right? So if I'm not with you from a kid, you're not even part of my problem solving formula anyway. I just met you as an adult, right? So when I have a problem at home, I go home and my girl is like Asian or something. I was going to tell my homegirl or the homeboy. You feel what I'm saying? And really, I've been dealing with racism so long, I'm going to tell you. You know what I mean? Like, you going to tell you some black shit that you ain't never fucking had to deal with.
With the lean back?
But then go ahead.
Lean back like that. You feel what I'm saying? And then that was the first. But the second thing with the poverty part of it, I'm like, okay, I get the anger from
you're taking it as anger. I'm just saying it's a difference in tone.
Okay, I get that the circumstance can influence you to be a certain way, right? But with every single nation in the entire world, there's a level of poverty. Some like way lower than anybody in America goes through.
We're talking about American poverty, not world poverty.
Right, but I'm saying if poverty is part of your like, this is why I'm like that. Poverty is everywhere. Why aren't more people like that?
Well, that's the thing, though. I think if I have to kind of say what KG was saying was poverty is too broad to even say that, right? We have the same problem, me and her, you and I, right? That's where we automatically connect. I can say that's why black comedians are funny to black comedians and white comedians are funny to white comedians. We get what we're talking about, right? So if we're talking about why the joke about why if I put a post on Instagram, right, about a little badass kid, right, and I put his daddy must have went to the store. Why do we get the joke of that? Like your daddy say he's going to the store one day.
He in college.
That came from something real. Yeah. That came from something we deal with. Nigga, no Asian dad has ever said I'm going to the store, probably never came home. I'm willing to bet nobody ever said that.
Right.
That never happened, probably.
But they got an equivalent.
Right. That's their shit. But she's talking about our shit.
And how we're raised.
We completely understand how we're raised. That's where our connect comes from. Our shit is the liquor store thing. Or our shit is the this thing or this thing.
Or Santa Claus. Yeah. If you see a white man in a red outfit at the tree, he's robbing us. Get that.
Right. That's our thing.
We know. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Y'all don't. So y'all hate other races? I don't know what just happened.
No. I'm not saying that.
No.
I'm just saying. No. I'm not saying you saying that. I'm saying. Look, that's right. I'm just saying. I can make a lifelong bond with anybody. Like I don't even have that much maintenance. And like, can you really be my ride or die? First of all, ain't no dying at this point, unless it's some out of our diets.
Right.
And then secondly, like I don't. When you growing up in the hood, you need somebody to be that strong, like, counterpart.
Right.
But once you get to a certain level, at least as an adult, to me, I just need somebody more complimentary. You feel what I'm saying?
No,
like,
I
don't
agree
need
with
you
that.
That's what I said. Go
you know
on.
what I mean? So
Yeah.
all the super bonding, like I've grown, so many people been through what I've been through. I would like to be with somebody who don't even look at this shit like that.
Okay, look at that.
On
okay.
one level.
What about this though? Then you have, once you take black out of it, right? Then you have let's talk gender, right? Now, when you said earlier, all women were like this, and it's one thing we were talking about. We talked about having sex before, and if she like you, right?
Yeah.
They all do that,
Yeah.
right? So when it comes to how if you talk about somebody complimenting you, black women would say, well, why not a black woman that compliments you, right? And because if you're cool, like you say you're cool, then she should be.
Right.
I don't see her kicking up. No. Both of y'all. See, that can come from both sides, though.
What?
Like I said, you can be cool, right?
Right.
So she should be cool. Now, you had a problem with me saying, not a problem for real, for lack of better terms.
Yeah, because I love black women, first of all, before we... I'm just
we got that part. We got that part.
Cool.
I hope they got it. I hope they don't think anything else. But I'm saying that, for me, I love black women, right?
Right.
I appreciate all women, right? I absolutely adore black women. Like, I would never marry outside of black women. That's just not gonna happen. People talk about, you'll never know who you're gonna fall in love with. Fuck that shit. That's just who I am to the core.
Okay.
Right? To the core. I'm gonna marry a black woman. I'm gonna have black babies, and then continue this black thing, right? Mm-hmm. So, but outside, I don't have a problem with somebody else doing what they want to do outside. That's their thing. I get down like this. Somebody else get down like that. Cool, right? So, but you said you need somebody who compliments you, like, and this is me playing devil's advocate, right? Mm-hmm. Like black women don't do that. Because why say it? Because that's like kind of like but I need somebody like this. And they looking like, well, nigga, we are like that too.
Because black women are, they born to me, most black women are born to be equal or more. Right? Like, you're going to have a black woman, the more you get to know her, you're just going to be like, this is just like a peer. Like,
this is about to be very interesting once you keep, okay,
I'm saying, like, they're going to want to have an opinion. They're going to want to have...
See, that's the funny part. All women want that. Here's the thing. I'm going to tell you, and it goes back to what you said. It's only until they're comfortable enough with you and you can trust and believe everything that they want to say is going. It just takes a matter of time.
Yeah.
It just takes a matter of softening you up.
Yeah, no.
That's all it is.
Everybody has an opinion.
So you can
but
either get it now or later.
Black women, they got this certain commitment to their opinion and its value.
The other people just lying.
You feel their opinion value? No, some people got core differences in their fucking belief
Not true, but
system.
Okay,
and
so
sometimes they like I have no need. I've dated other race girls. Like, I never dated a white girl, you know what I mean? But I've dated other race girls, and I'm like, no, you genuinely don't have the need to win these like for there to be conflict. That's exactly opposite of anything. That's a cardinal sin for you. Where I'm from, the women where I'm from. Confrontation is not a cardinal sin. You feel what I'm saying? It's how you get to the bottom of things.
Right, but
it's how you find out who the nigga really is.
Right.
It's how you decide whether it's Sizzler or fucking Soup Plantation. I don't know, but it's not a big ass deal. We got catty jokes amongst each other. It's our culture. I'm not tripping off of that.
Right.
If you're from a warrior culture, you can't be mad that your sons be in the front fighting.
Right.
They fight. We get down.
Right.
We get down. We calm down and we don't fight people for no reason. But the core of them, no matter what you got, you feel what I'm saying? Your kids gonna seem like bullies if you from a warrior culture. Our women is strong, outspoken. They want to be heard. They want to be valued on a certain level. Over years of going through shit, being pitted against us, and being like shitted on. They like fucking Oprah in Color Purple. Like, she had enough.
Right.
Well, we ain't
But
quite
other people
that
ain't
far.
been. I'm
Good
just saying.
Lord.
Okay, I'm just going extra on that.
That was way
but
far.
Other women.
I couldn't let that one ride.
I'm just saying, but that's where you develop that need to be heard when you've been shut out from having a voice and shitted on. Every other race haven't really been shitted on and shut out as much, or at least they have, but they don't have that in them to be fighting that. You feel what I'm saying? Like, sometimes you're looking at people like all the other minorities, right?
Right.
Black people mad about everything that happened to us.
Yeah, because they men like
Every
them.
other minority be watching themselves get shitted on in movies, and they just be like...
And they got husbands at home.
You feel what I'm saying? No, I'm not saying about the women now. I'm saying as a race, black people, when we see an injustice to us, we get pissed. We get to like rioting and shit. White people do that to everybody.
But
and a lot of people put up with it better than we do. That's why we the head of all the revolutions.
But you know
you feel what I'm saying? That's why people be like, we're just like the blacks so they can get freedom. You know what I mean?
But that's the problem is because, and this is where if you really look into like, you know, how they say conspiracies and all that, you know why it's a documentary that speaks about why black people are so angry because black people feel that we are genuine citizens versus any other minority.
No, but I'm saying like, okay,
like,
beyond
that's where they
beyond
say
the
the
politics and the
on.
thinking of it, I'm saying innately like black people are strong. Type. You ever have a pit bull? Anybody have a pit bull?
Yeah.
It's certain shit they want to do no matter what.
Right.
They want to pull on certain. They hunters.
Right.
I don't care if it's your puppy.
Right.
I don't care if you're gonna raise them to be a CNI dog or your son's dog or you know the most gentle motherfucker in the world.
You gonna tear up that shoe.
If you start kicking up that little in him,
Right.
he gonna chase it down and do what they do.
Yeah, right.
Just like if you got a hound dog, you're gonna have to love being sniffed.
Right.
He can't stop that. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Like he can't stop that.
Right,
We got a
right.
certain strength that it just make you wanna like build something creatively, break something down, box somebody up. You know what I mean? Like have a fucking argument about a basketball game. That's our people. I'm cool with all of that. You see what I'm saying? But am I always in the mood for that because I'm from that? I grew up in that. I might be like, yo, my girl ain't like that. My girl, her culture, they just want some shut the fuck up shit. Like they don't even talk to each other. You ever been to other countries like where they be like, oh, y'all don't be talking to each other.
Right.
Y'all really got a relationship where you just like, I chose you and you chose me. Multiply. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and you like, oh, y'all get down different.
That's what you want?
Sometimes, because my ear done been talked off.
That's
I got
right.
moms, sisters,
That's why they
homies.
calling the cops on them too.
No, because I'm not beating you. We need to ask why you keep getting the cops called on you.
No, I'm
You a
just saying,
comedian. You supposed to be
No,
bringing
that certainly
joy.
happens.
It does. It's
One of
for
my friends was
stupid
just
shit.
dating
It's the
an
craziest
other,
shit.
and sure enough, she came over to the house banging
you know
all on
I
the
got
door, and he's
stalked.
like,
You
"Yo,
know
don't
how
bang
my
on my
shit
door.
go.
I'm a black man." They came and arrested him.
Wow.
But anyway,
She came to his house.
But back to your comment, it's like, you know, it's the same thing. They call, you know, it's like, okay, you got the angry black woman, but then the black man. You know what I mean?
We got our thing too. I think everybody got the angry black woman, the spicy attitude, have too many babies Mexican, the overly docile Asian. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Everybody got their thing. Like, come on, Asian women got to walk around with every other race thinking they fuck toys.
No.
No. Love you long time. Every man.
right.
I'm telling you, all races, we got a fantasy of being with Asian women because we just don't value them strictly on their vagina. You feel what I'm saying? Like, because they.
Man, that's crazy.
So it.
I don't think
you want to
they
be known for
thinking that,
speaking
though.
out, or you want to be the ones known for docile? What?
I don't think they think that they just going around like, oh Lord, everyone wants to do me.
Have you ever? I'm a black dude. Let me tell you, when you meet an Asian dude, girl, most races, especially if you're a big black dude,
Yeah.
you dealing with the fears of they man when you meet them. Or you gonna get some black dick. Like,
Yeah.
so when you meet them, it's like, hello. It's like, no. Like, oh, you're not assimilated to black men yet. You think
you
we
just trying to
all
break
want to
them
take
in?
you down. And then the white dudes are like fucking perverted demons of like, you're Asian, like Susie Long. Like, they just want to, you know what I mean? Like, and then Mexicans have their thing where we think they all want to have every baby as soon as they meet you. Like, I dated a Mexican girl and was like accusing her of everything. Like, you think the condom conversation? No, you getting the condom. Because I know if I kiss you too long, you're going to be like, I have something to talk with you.
Oh, my God.
So I just be laughing at everybody got something negative, but ours just be kind of worse, I guess.
I just
That's
think
real
ours
shit.
is
We never
different.
really talk about that. Like, you know, because we have a lot of these conversations amongst ourselves between blacks, men, and women. But nobody in those conversations never talk about the outside experiences with dealing with other races. Like, he talked about Asian, he talked about Mexican, he talked about how that's different too. You know, and maybe that'll bring a little light to, because if you start to shed light on, like, damn, with that Asian thing, I hope people don't take these sound bites and get that all
Right.
twisted up,
Please don't
that's
edit
some
these
real
around.
shit.
But it is.
They've been portrayed as the sex toys
Yeah.
of the world, kind
Sex
of like
slave-ish.
don't
Sex
say
slave-ish.
anything.
Sex
Sex
slave-ish.
slave-ish, yeah. Really, in movies and all kind of shit. So it's like, damn, are they over there mad about that? Not progressing
Even
because
the
of that?
geisha
Like,
is a.
And we believe all white women want to buy you stuff and suck your dick.
Right. They don't.
See?
that's real shit, though.
That's why I'll be like, man, y'all saying angry black woman. Break that down. It's not that bad. It's head giving, fucking money giving white
it is,
bitch
though.
and slutty ass fuck toy. Asian.
No.
Like, you feel what I'm saying?
But
like,
the difference is, it is though. Those are all like, you can get over those. So you don't think that you can get over a stereotype of angry. So if you think that if anyone
smiling could help.
But I'm just saying, is the Asian woman walking around smiling?
Oh yes.
No, she's not.
Or is she? Or is she?
I am. I am now.
He all thought about one.
Until you talk to her, then
Close
it's
his
like,
eyes.
Yeah.
It's like the same.
Once you start talking to her, you're like, ah. But you
then,
know what?
Then again, what about what she said? Her point. I forgot if TC or Casey said it when you said, oh yeah, Casey said once she get to know you, once she's past all the married, know you, I know you for years thing, whatever. Now you about to get what all women give you, which
And
is
that's
a problem if you
Absolutely.
trip on some shit or whatever. Like that pretty much come across. That's pretty much across the board with men.
What
Do you
time you
think so?
coming home?
I don't
Where
think-
you
I don't-
going?
No, well,
Where
if
the
you
money
start,
went.
if you
Race.
start training, you know, I
You
think
got the
if
house
you,
going crazy. Like it's just like black women.
well,
you
I
can't
think,
really.
no, I
I'm 2
think
years
some,
in now.
I think some dudes don't know how to let a new situation be a new situation. Because I done been with a girl who, and all right, I'm not gonna put you in this category, but I'm assuming you're a good woman. No, I'm saying, not TC. Okay, so I'm gonna start with you. But maybe you've been with a dude, right? I'm just saying.
That lead-in was
Maybe
crazy,
maybe you've been with a dude who like I've been a hood dude growing up dating hood girls at one point in life, and then date a girl who wasn't from that soil, right? That from that cloth or whatever. And then she like, God damn, like you trying to make me one of these whack bitches you trying to get away from what you think I'm about to ask you alone. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, go, I'm not even thinking about that, right? So I know certain dudes, I've been one of them where, yeah, you get with somebody who not like that and you turn them into that. You see what I'm saying? By just always kind of feeling like that's what you're checking for.
Right.
Women
right.
done that to me before too.
Right.
Like I'm like, you must have got hit before. Every time I say hi, I'm not. You flinching. You feel what I'm saying? So
Right.
I think if you could let it be, other cultures are different. That's why you started this off saying your boys are going into Dominican Republic because they want to do Brazil, whatever. You know what I mean? To do this, that, and the other. You know what I mean? So it's sometimes you just need. Like I don't be thinking of it in a racial way. I'm thinking of it in a flavor way. Like no, it's not spicy time. It's lemon pepper time.
But have you ever
It's
thought of
hibachi time. You feel what I'm saying? Like,
Hibachi
I did. Like, you know how many black women I dated? Like, if
Not
this was,
just say it's hibachi time.
I'm just saying, if I dated all Asian women for the rest of my life, I would still be like 80% black.
Well, that was the thing is that, okay, dating outside your race, but have you ever thought about what you are to them?
Black dick.
No.
I'm old enough to love that.
But you're a black person. Like,
Yeah.
did you know, like, for example, my situation, don't nobody, it's already a certain level. It's already a certain boundary I've set, right? My girl is so used to being with people who would let her family talk about them and everything. Day one it happened, boom, I checked that. Nobody, save all that
Right.
shit to yourself.
Right.
I've already set the tone, and unfortunately, that's something my girl even fell in love with. It was just like, you got me, but that's because I did the black thing that they already knew I was gonna do.
Right.
They knew.
They knew
I'ma
you was
still
gonna
be
do
black,
that.
yeah.
They was just trying to see how black your black was.
Right.
I'm gonna just
But-
go and talk this trash real quick. See what
And
she
now
says.
it's like, she said they've even said that. Like, she's had friends be like, yeah, TC doesn't play. But you know what? I didn't fuck nobody up. I didn't have to cuss. I just had to set a boundary. I had to set a rule.
Do the
But
black
that
thing.
rule
But
was
then
the black
they're
woman.
calling that angry,
Angry
which
black
is
woman.
rude because
That's why I mentioned it. Yeah.
it's so disrespectful. Because if another woman said the same thing, hey man,
We don't have a term for them. It's kind of like black and black crime. We don't have a term for nobody else.
That's it.
Right.
That's
But-
exactly it.
But that's why I was saying from the jump, like
But it's
I'm
black
saying
on
it's all
it's
of our
black
culture.
woman on anybody crime.
Right.
So I can say something like, I've literally said something like, "Oh, well, what did you say again? Why you say it like that?" Like, no, really.
Right.
I really just.
That's how you felt. You said it.
What did you? No, that's what they said. No, but no, I'm saying no. They were like, "Well, why just?" I'm like, really? I was just like, "Well, why you say it like that?" Or you know what I mean? Whatever. Like, if I ask any question, it seems like it's being combative. Yeah. And sometimes it's just literally like, hey, don't have your moms talking like trash about me in my face like that.
So it's basically how black women are perceived around the world.
Right.
So is it kind of like
it's a tolerance level?
I don't want to go into this conversation. I'm using this as an example.
They think I'm Nene Leakes.
It's a tolerance level.
Okay, so look. So is it fair to say? Now I'm bringing up something different. The police, right? So when they do it, when they say, he was charging at me like a monster. Like, was that fair to be like, the nigga actually feared for his fucking life? Like,
but that's your
fucking black dude.
That's your fear. I'm scared of dogs too. That don't mean if a dog run at me, I kill the dog.
You might, if you had a
right.
gun.
But then you know what? Then I don't be the dog catcher.
Right.
I don't go.
Right. So that's okay now.
I don't go be the dog catcher that's scared of dogs.
Right.
That gets tricky because the dog catcher come and shoot your dog. You like, nigga, you supposed to be trained not to do that. Like with the police, like you're supposed to be like with people, but we can't ask people to do that, right? Because they're not trained for that.
Then they shouldn't.
You can't handle nothing you have a fear of.
Well, I think if
somebody told me this guy I talked to, we talk in inbox because he don't like to argue in comments. So we had a respect for each other. First we started off arguing, but he went to the inbox because he was like, "Man, I'm trying to see your point," and now we become cool just by talking back and forth through the inbox. He's from Egypt. He asked me. And now we're cool now, but he asked me this in our cool phase of, he said, I'm from Egypt, and he's not black either. He said, we think, I don't know if he's speaking for all his friends or whatever, that when we hear black women, we think of shows like Love and Hip Hop and Housewives.
And that's the problem. Yeah,
right.
He really thinks that.
He said, I don't mean to sound disrespectful, but is that not how your women are?
No.
And I was like, damn, that's fucked
that's
up.
Really,
but the world see it how they see it. So with God, back to our topic at hand, when people look at you guys or Mexicans with her family thinking you may be the angry black woman.
They think she Nene or Monique.
Right. So when you did that, they already see you as like,
right.
With the angry,
before I even said anything.
Because they looking at it like, well, we used to be able to talk about Sandra with any other girl. Well, that's because those bitches were weak.
Right.
See, there we go. But see, black women and who's weak and what's weak. That's what
that is weak.
These
that
other
is
women
weak.
don't feel less weak. They feel it's the high road or something else.
If you
is that a big thing? Is the high road considered?
Is the high road weak?
Let me ask you a question. So you visit your girl's family, right? Boom, boom, boom. Let's say something said about and your girl is like, wait a minute, hold up, that's my man there. So you gonna either respect him or we can go, but that's not gonna happen anymore.
See,
a white woman could say that same thing. A white woman to come in there and say the same thing you said, and they'll go, all right, we won't talk about you anymore.
No, but that's the thing. What I've noticed is they usually don't feel the need to say that. You feel what I'm saying? Like when you're dealing with black women, usually it's like I had to let her know, or they were saying this.
Yeah, because
like
people have already. But again, the approach is they've already came to the front that she gonna say something. So even if she says anything, it automatically something.
So is it wrong for them to be, Badru, is it wrong for them to be not angry, but for lack of a term, I'm using another word right now, but angry. I'm already mad that you even think this. Because I know you think it.
Well, now I'm walking in on eggshells because I know you think it.
I know you think it, right.
So I'm in there like.
So so you're criticizing me for my anger. Not you and me, obviously, but you're criticizing me for my anger. But, nigga, I feel this way because of, it's a reaction thing.
See, here's the thing. I think I would never judge nobody on their anger.
Okay.
Right? I'm a person, my personal philosophy, honestly, is that all the emotions is equal. Okay. So I don't value some person who's happy all the time. That's weird if somebody mad all the time. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I'm not getting thrown off by you or no other person being any one of those ways.
Right.
That's all cool. But how you express your anger is what kind of adult you are.
Right. And anger isn't yelling.
But I'm saying in our culture it's not. That's what I'm saying. In our culture, a lot of shit that's not like that don't have to be is. we got a lot of like, we've been pitted. It's for reasons that don't have a whole lot to do with us because we talking about American blacks. So we've been agitated in a way where it's like we get angry, we speak out on shit. That is what it is. I'm not saying it's bad. And if I had an accent, I think people would accept it more. When you have an accent, it's like, oh no, the women where I'm from, they're aggressive. Then it's all like, oh, they? Like, yeah, it's aggressive. There's my mother aggressive too. It's okay. Then it's like everybody understand it. You feel what I'm saying? But being in America, you don't want to understand. Like, nah, we just aggressive. Like the dudes are aggressive. We good at sports and shit. Aggressive. You hear the rap, and the women aggressive too. They men aggressive. They daddy aggressive. How you think they get like that? I'm just saying, it's cool. It get a lot of blown up on TV because it's such a thing, like, oh, aggressive women. You feel what I'm saying? But there's other cultures where you like, oh, y'all not aggressive.
Yeah.
And if I get to a point in life where I just don't want an aggressive woman no more, and I can't find a black one, which you can, I'm not saying you can't,
Right.
but I'm gonna be open to other non-aggressive, you know what I mean, like cultures.
Right.
You know what I mean? Who haven't been prodded their whole life and they looking at shit. Like, they're getting done a certain way. They haven't been getting done a certain way. You know what I mean? But at least you don't even got that perspective. You know what I mean? Like the homie out the pen who, left. Like,
Left.
you don't got to
On
say
your
left
left.
no more.
On your right.
But I understand what you've been through, my nigga. Right. But I don't want the homies who say left around right now. I'm sorry. You know what I mean? Like, it's not blaming you for what you've been through, but it's saying, like, maybe I don't want to be with somebody who's been through what I've been through at this point. Like,
I've
here and
seen
there.
a lot of black men, though, hold down black women the same way. As much as you might think black women might pop off, I've seen a gang of black men not allow their girls to get fought, not allow their girls to just get said anything to. I mean,
That's me.
it's a lot.
That's me.
Well,
I
that's
date
what
black women. I'm just saying, if I choose, I'm just contemplating moods.
Oh, okay. So then he agrees the whole time with what I'm saying. He's just talking about the power.
I'm a dreamer, man. I want to.
So
I think every man should have an Asian girlfriend
that's
too.
to the conclusion of we all believe in the same shit.
No, I agree.
All right, look, before we roll out here, there's one topic I got to cover, man. And because I was having a conversation with a couple of friends of my, two of my homies and one of my homegirls.
TC is going back to dick.
I wasn't
Okay,
say it.
okay.
That wasn't what I was doing.
I'm sorry.
You are
And
stupid.
Luck said that's not what I was going to say.
That was
okay.
what I was gonna say.
My bad.
He is stupid.
No, I was going to say this, and I'm glad the women are here because I need you guys' point of view too. Is paying for pussy ever cool?
How old is the
think about
person?
the variables, though. Think about the variables.
It's not.
It's a lot of variables. Okay.
Cool.
I think there's some moving variables in there as well.
Let's hear those.
Okay. It's variables. Okay.
One. Is it cool? Like, is it like just all right, or is it like cool, like Denzel
Well,
kind
is
of
it
cool?
all right? Cool. Like, I mean, like, I'm not. I mean, as far
If
as
you know what I'm
like,
saying, what kind of cool we talking?
like, I mean, cool as far as like,
Okay.
yeah,
Acceptable.
Like, okay, acceptable. Like acceptable. You know, it's cool like that. Because we was having a conversation about rich men at first, right?
Yep.
We talked about rich men at first, and then that conversation shifted, and I was telling one of my guy friends that he said because only suckers pay for pussy, right? And most niggas don't pay for pussy. I said, actually, no. In my opinion, most niggas do pay for pussy, whatever. And the sucker shit is subjective because niggas' reasons change for different situations, right? And I say, now if we talk about the rich, which we were talking about, a lot of pay directly for privacy,
Yes.
right?
Charlie Sheen.
So your money is security at this point.
Usher tried it.
He tried it, and a freak accident happened though from that. Like he paid, he had the money, his money was security to pay to keep her quiet, and she was quiet. The shit leaked. Now that's the shit that happened. That's a freak accident that happened. Mm-hmm. That's a special case, right? But yeah, you know, I talked about that with with niggas with money, and we talk about the wealthy for real. Like, certain amount of money to you is not nothing to them. Mm-mm. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I was talking about one of my homegirls who she fucked with this African dude who he's into oil and shit. Like, they got damn near like billions, like some shit like that. And she was talking about how, because she's kind of getting into escorting. So she talked about how she had got $3K from the nigga, haven't fucked him and been nowhere. I'm like, well, the nigga I got oil. My nigga $3K is like $3. Mm-hmm. And she got from the nigga like, really, when you think about it, it probably was a lot to you. I said, but you didn't do it right anyway, because if he got oil, nigga, why not get like $20K? Why would you get $3? And you ain't fucking nigga anyway. So, it's nothing to him. Whatever. Anyway, so we had a conversation about that, but I was thinking like, damn, is it ever cool? Because it shifts back and forth what type of mentality people are. Remember, in the 90s, we grew up on a pimp mentality where tricking ain't never cool. And then Mac 10 said it one time in a record when he said, nigga, it's tricking if you got it. It ain't tricking if you got it. Remember that? Mac 10 was the first one to say that shit on that when he got over the Cash Money. And niggas was like, he started talking about, nigga, I got bread. Nigga, all my bitches, nigga, whatever. And niggas like, oh, you know what? That's a sign of having bread. Okay. You know what I mean?
It's the difference in Atlanta.
It's like it's a sign of having money. That's the kind of sign of it. Nigga, I buy my bitch nigga bags and do all kind of shit. And then some niggas still look at the old school.
But that's tricking. That's not the same thing. Tricking and paying for
technically you're doing the same thing though. That's what I mean. So,
but it's the mentality.
Really, okay. We have these guys too. Me and TC go out, and if I know in my head my intentions are to fuck, what did you think the movies, dinner, we went here, this long ass walk, pointless somewhere, wherever, and I try to mac it down to hit the room. That was the ultimate goal. You might as well charge that with the room and add it all up.
Right.
I'm paying for the pussy.
Right. You already,
especially if that's your intent.
That. Now, you didn't know it. I can't call you a prostitute for that. I can't.
Right.
But that's what I was on, so I'm paying for the pussy technically. Then you have guys who directly pay for the pussy. You know what I mean? But is it? And then that's what I'm saying. They're variables.
So
it's a lot of variables. Then you have women who, you know how you have open-ended questions. You have there's open-ended sexual situations. Basically, and I talk about it in my comedy, and whenever I call out women and I'll be like, so y'all still giving out sympathy pussy to have some bills paid? It'll always be because let me tell you something, it's unfortunate. Well, I don't know why, but the ugly niggas got the dough. And I don't know why. So you know what we do? You keep them in the back. I remember when I was fucking niggas, and I used to be like, okay, the dinners and all that shit was cool, but it's a business transaction. And however you want to look at it, you know what I mean? Some people, you could, it's not a Heidi Fly situation where it's an escort situation, but it's a homie lover friend that's been cool with seeing me once or twice a month and helping me out.
Look, that's a long way to stretch out the Heidi Flight situation.
Like, no, but I'm saying it's not on that escort level, but it's still on some.
Right. I get it. Right.
Like, I was gonna say that ain't the same thing.
No, it's not the same thing, but
it is.
It's like it is. It's
See,
like
I don't think it's an
ballpark.
arrangement.
It's an arrangement because look, if you're okay, let's talk about the definition of what it is anyway. As far as prostitution or hoeing, right? It's a person who solicits sex for pay, right? Mm-hmm. Do we all agree on that's what it is, right? Yeah. And so that covers a lot of ground, right? So if you're doing, she say they have an arrangement. Because, nigga, if that money stopped, her side stops too, right? So what do we call that?
Mm-hmm. An arrangement.
You call it whatever you want. That's right.
No, okay, look, I'm talking about old school prostituting and hoeing. I'm talking about don't know the person, went down the street, looked in the back page, whatever, you know what I'm saying, called Heidi Flights. I'm talking about that is prostitution.
So set it off.
Now you're talking about.
So set it off.
Hold on, the things you're talking about when you're talking about going to take a chick to the movies and dinner, that's called courting.
No.
That's not prostitution.
I'm talking about what I was doing it for. It's not prostitution
at all. But do you get what I mean, though? Like, totally that stuff is courting. And that's this new era.
Case at all.
Because that would be like...
What I was doing was paying for the pussy.
Yeah, but in real terms, she's calling it courting. We were courting.
That's fine. And that's fine.
So I don't think we can compare that to...
Well, not about that. I'm talking about what she said.
The arrangement.
They have an arrangement. About the money in the sex, basically what you were saying, right?
Yeah.
It's implied.
That is a form of.
In exchange for sex.
That is a form of.
Right.
Now, that's just like my dudes that dance for the right track. I have male strip friends.
That's still
okay. They got the fat, now, it's the fat bitches that pay.
Right.
Oh, for sure.
All the bread.
They break them off. These bitches aren't seen in public.
Right.
But I tell you, if they stop paying, they're not going to be seen no more.
Yeah.
So, I mean, like, we in a day and age now where we could call it whatever the fuck we want to make ourselves feel better.
Right.
But if it's about the money, then it falls under this vague umbrella.
Right.
And so the question was, is it cool?
Right, and I go
Go ahead. And what you think? Yeah.
Back to the old school traditional form of prostitution.
It's cool.
If you because it's with the other stuff is all like falls under relationship stuff. But if you're like an older dude and you trying to get a little young yamp in there and you need your little 20-year-old snatch, then you know what I'm saying, and you a businessman.
You use the candy.
That's
for
cool.
The baby. Use the candy.
Then that's
right.
then that's kind of what it's for. That's what I think it's for. It's
cool.
like a little layover type
that cool?
situation.
That cool?
I think that's what it's for. I think it's acceptable.
See, I think.
I mean, you know what I mean?
Right.
I'm not anti-prostitution.
No,
I think you
right,
can do
right.
whatever you want to do with your
Hey,
shit.
there you go. I think as long
It's yours.
I think as long as when you spending money and in your mind you're trying to fuck, it's cool.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Okay.
Fucking.
Because it is an end goal.
Well, because of the end goal that it is. Like paying for pussy is cool. Paying for companionship is whack.
There it is.
You trying to buy her into loving you. That's whack.
That's terrible. Yeah. That's
You feel what I'm saying? You
I-
gotta have a quick, like you said, end goal of like, nah, if I'm gonna take you to lunch, 19 lunches, you got the long way to kind of make sure you get whatever the fuck you want out of this, like, and or say stop.
right.
And if I'm putting money out, it just is what it is. If I like you said, a crapshoot. If it work, it work. If it don't, it
Right.
don't. If it's if I roll up to you and be like, you selling pussy? Yes. I'm buying. How much? That's cool. You feel what I'm saying?
That's right,
That's
right,
cool.
right.
But you see somebody and you know they not interested in you until you start putting your money out there and you trying to make this have kids and it's your woman. You trying to buy your way into her heart. That's whack.
Yeah. No, that's definitely whack. I'm talking about the and shit, rightfully so, because that's paying for pussy, but it's definitely those part of the variables where that wouldn't be cool. But you have some of the guys who do have money, right? And that's out front first, because my whole thing is I need you already mentally fucking me. I don't want to try that you figure out if you like me or not. If I got this bread, think about it, if I got hundreds of millions of
The
dollars,
showmanship, yeah.
I want you to already know I have hundreds of million dollars, and I'm gonna put that weight on you. Like, you can fuck with $100 million some dollars nigga today, which the gamble is you can be $100 million woman one day, or just fuck with me and take pieces of this $100 million for a very long time,
Or for a very short
or
time.
get a chunk right now.
Yeah.
However it goes, we put the money in front. I'm talking about a rich nigga, not me.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
Rich put the money in front and kind of curb your decision towards me anyway. So you have to really make that. And I look at it and then you have guys who got situations where they just pay for hoes.
Yeah.
Whatever, which you paying
cool.
for privacy and paying for, we get that. I get that.
Paying
I'm
for her to
I get
leave.
that. Yeah, and paying for them to leave, right. That's security.
That's
like
cool.
that. So
Quick, simple. I don't feel like talking back to what you were saying. I'm just trying to get
Mutual
with,
interest
I've had a prostitute before. I fucked a prostitute when I was in TJ. Fucked a prostitute before. My first time in TJ.
And TJ?
Yep.
First time
That's
in TJ?
crazy.
Yeah, first time in TJ. Yeah.
That's a dangerous drug.
That was rough.
Yeah, it was, but it was at a club called Adelitas. I'll never forget. And a lot of girls in that club went to San Diego.
Oh,
To college.
That's
Yeah,
funny.
It was very interesting. Price on a very bad chick. So that was the only time I directly paid for pussy though, and I never regret it, and I'll tell that story forever and ever.
I don't regret paying for vagina. It's
Yeah,
only
I'll
happened
pay
a few
pussy that
times.
way. Well, no, but
Yeah, that's like a novelty. That's like a souvenir.
Short way.
As far as the short play, short play, direct, straight up. You're a prostitute. I'm a consumer. Yeah, it's funny.
Now-
I'm a
let me get
now
some
do you-
chips.
consumer.
Yeah, let me buy some chips.
I'm a consumer. I call myself a trick. I'm like,
But do you
You're not a
tabulate?
John.
right.
Let me ask you, do you tabulate? Like, I bet anybody, you've been, now I got to take this one away from you because I feel like you've been locked down your whole life. Now you've been paying for pussy in some way or another. So, do you, like, I find myself when I was like
Wait, what
doing
you say?
that.
You said, you're stupid, dog. I caught a hell of a late like, oh, shit.
But you meet a girl. Let's go to lunch. Let's go to dinner. Okay, cool. This is what it's gonna take. Bam.
This is what's gonna say.
Then you go to lunch, dinner. You're like, okay, you wanted to go there. That was whatever that cost. And it don't happen that night. Then it's like, hey, you want to go out again? Like, well, your tab is running up, and I don't think your pussy. I'm not sure your pussy is where your tab is.
Hey, dog. What's wrong with you?
I'm
dog?
just saying.
I know what you're saying though. Like I get what you mean.
We adults.
Right.
You're a grown man. You know, like Jack in the Box pussy versus like 3-date pussy. Like you don't count conversations when you like. Oh, you would want 7 conversations. You think that? Nah.
Hey,
And 2 meals.
And
Yeah. Like maybe 2 dinners and like a bar. If you need a bar, if we meet at the bar, it's cool.
Right.
If I gotta take you to the bar, what kind of pussy is this? You gotta smell a certain way. You gotta have relationship hair.
Are girls offended? Do you guys or would you be offended? Because I don't know what happened in your past life where it's been offered. Would you be offended if a dude
solicited?
is straight up, but not like, because I understand if you would be offended if somebody solicited you like a prostitute. I get that. If they straight up was like, hey, what's up, are you? Right. I get the respect in that, right? But what if he's going kind of for like the long game? He's kind of like, look, man, I got this bread. I fuck with you. Like, you trying to fuck with me? Kind of like, I'm trying to take a longer conversation. It's short. But technically, he really just like the rest of us. We really want to fuck. But he's kind of like, yo, I got this bread. Like, we can go on trips. We can go hang out, have some fun. That's a long way of a nigga saying, can I fuck and keep fucking, and I got this bread, so you're going to benefit off of it.
Yeah, well, for me, if I don't like you, I don't like you, so I don't care how much money
Period.
you have.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I'm not. You know me long enough. I don't care.
Well, I mean, I don't know you around billionaires, but you're right.
You do. You seen me around a few.
I've seen around I've definitely seen around some millionaires.
Come on now.
Definitely have. But I haven't seen, right. But I could not vouch for.
Right.
Millionaires on the hunt.
Honey, they're always on the hunt.
I know they are. I know they are. But I'm saying I haven't seen it. Like, it's a different thing when there's millionaires on the hunt.
I couldn't imagine myself losing as a millionaire on the
yeah,
hunt.
well, yeah. I've definitely turned some interesting ones down.
That fucks with them too.
I couldn't.
He got millions of dollars and he try to fuck.
I don't like
knowing
him.
what's up, and she like, nah, he trying to use the bread. And she
I don't like you.
Bread?
Yeah, I don't care.
Hey, what I do now? Like,
I'm from LA. Like that shit. Like,
I just think you were
he's like
foolish.
Jehovah's Witness when you open the door. Like, what? I don't know.
I'd be
really? Like
foolish.
some people you just don't like.
Foolish peasant. You and your pride.
You scared to
Let me
dream.
go buy this hoe.
You scared to dream. You don't think you're worthy.
No.
You are worthy.
You scared to dream.
You scared
That's what I think.
to dream.
So for KG, I didn't ask you this, but I'll say, okay, I'll get to that. So KG, there's what's the question? I'm going to use the price thing. So everybody does not have a price.
Nah.
Okay. Do you believe that, Badru? Does everybody have a price? That conniving.
That face just completely was like like he rolled his eyes until tomorrow.
Right.
Like, are you still today? Like, no, but look, like, okay, like let's say think of like some random old white guy. Like if John Voight was like, "Hey, girl, what's up? Trying to take you on this cruise, but you got to lay in bed with me." I'm like,
if you take a cruise, you ain't got to say the second part. You know what's up, right?
what? I'm gonna get food poisoning? No, anyway. Sorry. Sorry.
What if he did it differently?
I'm just saying, I only hang out with people that I want to spend time with.
Okay, so
And that doesn't have anything to do with race.
If you had to give an honest percentage, right, to even if it's 1%, right, how much that money lends itself to you entertaining? Maybe I'll listen to somebody who you really want to fuck with.
It's as much as I'd listen to somebody without money.
No, I'm saying somebody you say like, oh, I wouldn't fuck with him, and then they're like, oh no, he a billionaire. Is he funnier? Is he like, I could be friends? Like, what can he get off $1 billion?
Again, it's all about...
You're not going to treat him like a broke person.
I don't care. First off, until it's my money, I don't care about your money.
So are we saying that he offered
TC,
a
be
check?
honest.
I will be always honest.
Like,
Now,
so you saying, oh, it's just like, oh, I got this $1 billion. It ain't your $1 billion. But you
No.
can come kick it with me and have this dinner
No.
and I'm going to go eat some food.
But
Like,
if
man,
he was
Okay,
like,
let's just say this.
he was like,
check.
I'll give you $1 million if you hang out with me for a month. I'm
No,
going.
nothing.
Okay, now that's different.
No, nothing.
You see what I'm saying? The answer is nothing. He gets his billion and you don't like him.
No, I just asked you what percentage would you entertain
Would
him
I
knowing he had
entertain
a
that?
billion? If he had a billion, you'd be like, oh,
I mean,
stick
like
around.
a billion, and if we go to an island, I can have my own villa?
No, like, you know he got a billion. And
Do you see what I'm saying? These things matter.
Sit with him and have a drink right now. Even though you knew you wasn't interested before.
Oh,
you knew he had a
that's what I'm
billion.
saying. I'm open for a conversation.
Yeah, a drink is easy.
And you'd be a little bit more interested in giving him a chance.
Because of course he has to offer. That drink is gonna come with an offer. If it doesn't come with an offer, it's gonna come with another drink later on.
Let me ask you. See, because guys, we can answer this question.
Right. Yeah, because we trying to go around it.
No. You meet a girl who you're not interested in. Mm-hmm. You see you're not interested in her. And the homie say, oh, yeah, she a billionaire. Okay, thank you. We done.
But guys are different. Guys aren't the same.
We done.
Guys aren't the same.
No, we honest about it. Like, oh, you got a billion? Like, why wouldn't I even want to just sit around you and soak it up? Why wouldn't I want to
No, that's what I'm saying.
$1 billion vagina?
It depends
Like,
on the person. All I'm saying is the
But I wasn't
personality.
asking that. So I'm straight up like,
We said conversation.
does everybody have a price? No, I wasn't on that. I was
Like
talking
what
about
I.
sex.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, so I'm saying, does everybody have a price?
I'm saying you gonna give her
Said
something
no.
more.
I
She got a billion and you wasn't gonna fuck in the beginning.
We're not talking about me.
I'm asking you. Yeah.
Would I do what?
He's like, she got $37.
Listen, she don't need a billion.
She make tacos.
She don't need a billion. Like what? Yeah, what are taco girls? I'm
I'm talking about you taking down something you really don't want to take down. Like,
That's what I'm
my
saying.
nigga, I've took down a lot of things I really didn't want to take down. That decision had nothing to do with money when I did.
Yeah, I know it's an interesting
No, but I'm
question.
saying,
I mean,
it's
is
like
there a price?
The
I mean,
whole
maybe.
the whole indecent proposal thing, right?
Hell yeah.
Yeah, I mean, maybe.
Let me
But-
tell you something.
Right.
But he was hot though.
As hell. Give me that fucking money. I'm gonna tell my bitch, look, you either go.
Yeah. Or I'm gonna have $1 million.
Another bitch who won't even know this, who will just think I'm rich, and now I'm about to get a bad bitch. You know?
Right.
I love these
right.
conversations because you always be like, would you fuck somebody for $1 million? No, that's my
No, that's why I'm like, I
But I'm like,
wouldn't
okay,
say
well-
no, but it depends on who. I
Like,
mean,
say, for example,
if
for
it's
$100
like creep nasty, then no. Like if it's like, you want me to like do like what's the scientist in the chair? Like you want me to do Stephen Hawkins?
my
I don't
God.
know if I'm going. I don't know that
It's
I'm.
$1 million though. It's $1 million though. It's $1 million.
But $1 million.
You know, $1 million looks
There's not
way
much he
different.
can do.
Fit in front of your face.
What about
This
100,000?
And so did his
unfair.
penis.
This conversation is so
No,
unfair.
Yeah,
Because really, I'm talking about more like 10,000.
1,000.
No, that's not enough. I can, because you can
Okay.
make that.
Well, okay. When you say that, I gotta ask in
1,000?
your
You're
experience
gonna
because
gauge where you go.
well, you fucked some other people, right?
That I liked.
You fucked anybody you haven't liked?
No.
Never anybody you was like, Oh, whoa, what is, you sure?
No.
Because now your eyes in the
I don't
sky.
like them later, but that don't count. But when I hit,
I'm just saying.
So you believe
Nigga bring that
so-
brick phone, who you think they calling? When they put that money phone that Jay-Z don't, that ain't money to him, who you think they calling?
But it's real life because
These-
people fall in, you know?
Right.
I was going through a divorce. I fuck with somebody I would never really fuck with. But that $700 a month daycare bill, the lawyer fees. So for that time, I
you
had
the hoe.
somebody, you know, this
a little
was somebody
tricking. That was a
coming
little
in.
tricking.
If a nigga
that-
sits 50 bands right here, and when you talk to him, he just be like, no, I feel you. And he just be flipping through his money and chilling.
But that's
Trust
his
me,
money.
he getting, yeah, y'all know how to make a person come up off their money. It gets sexier the more y'all start being like, I can make this nigga come up off this in 3 moves. Y'all know how to make a nigga come up off money.
Yes.
Even if y'all got to
Going
make him
back
buy
to
shit
that-
and just had a receipt.
What did I say? The sexual transference, like when I was talking
Yeah,
about,
yeah.
it'll be something that you don't realize.
Right.
We'll make you think that you getting the pussy when we already just.
I'm glad
decided
she
you
stopped
gonna
fucking
have
with
it.
niggas. She would have been a vicious chick when she
I
come
was
back,
vicious.
nigga.
You know
When she
what?
come
This-
back,
He swears. This is a joke. He swears. I'm coming back to dick. That's his thing.
She coming back to this.
Let me tell you, if I come back to dick, I won't have to work no more.
Let me tell you.
Right.
Have you ever heard a full-fledged lesbian say if they come back to dick? Nah.
Yeah, everybody from-
Niggas stink.
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
Nigga, male flesh stink.
Right.
They never say
I
that.
remember the homie tried to tell.
That was funny.
The homie tried to tell Lady G.
You might have got your card.
One of our good friends tried to tell Lady G Jizzle. He told her, "Nah, fuck." He said, "I'll fuck you." Like, she's like, "You gay, cuz." She said, "You gay, cuz."
Now that it is an appropriate answer. That one, well, if I did decide,
right. Because Jizzle like, my nigga, I've been this forever.
Yeah, that she's
Like,
yeah,
so you
that's
obviously
sincere.
like niggas who look like this.
But you know what? That's
She
funny.
said you
but at
gay.
the same time, when I hear that,
guys.
I always be like, man, this Halloween outfit, you just pussy in them jeans.
But you know what? And those
I
are the
know
most
what's-
undercover. That's what's crazy. The hardcore dykes and studs, them be the ones that's undercover taking the dick way more.
They got
The
DL
homie got you
studs.
pregnant.
Crazy.
They got
Dad,
DL
homie,
studs.
fuck
That's
around
a
and got
homie.
me pregnant.
Man,
You ever seen the
And
memes?
just like that, she just gay.
No, she's just gay.
She's gay.
She's like for
Yeah, I
real.
know
She's like
Jizzle.
for
She's
real.
not a femme. She's gay though.
Yeah.
But the homie saying that, she was looking at him like,
That-
"Nigga, I'm one of the homies."
Yo,
That's
that
how
is
she
just
was like,
hilarious
yeah,
though.
like
that's
kind of like we damn near looked at him like, "Yeah, you said some gay shit," but
Yo,
we
it was
understand
but low key,
it's
that's
female,
kinda
we
gay,
get it,
messing
it's
around.
female.
So let me ask you, how are you gonna feel about whoever the person may be, like TC do when he walk in? Are you gonna feel like nigga?
Like, are you who? Oh, you gay, cuz.
Yeah, she walking here with this gay ass nigga.
oh shit,
She back straight, but he gay.
nigga, I'm strapping them.
Usher Raymond
On
style.
that
Usher Raymond style.
And on that note, this has been a great episode. Nah, man, but yeah, I gotta get up out here anyway, man. Hey, we had some super dope guests today. You know what I mean? TC was definitely in the building. I mean, for those who don't know, comedian.
Oh yes, follow me at TC Comedian on all social platforms and come to a show.
There it is. Professor KG, would you like to leave your information, contact information, Instagram, Twitter?
Hello. Thanks for letting me chime in. I was just bringing cakes.
Oh, thank you.
No, Professor KG _ music educator, administrator, urban historian.
Let them know. And you be doing super dope shit with the producers.
I do. I have one book out now called 25 Tips for Music Producers. It's up
Word.
everywhere, Amazon and Barnes and
Congrats on
Noble
that.
and
Yeah,
all that.
congrats on that.
Clap,
And
clap,
then
clap.
book 2 will be out pretty soon called From the Producers with 25 producers, 17 Grammy-nominated producers giving tips. So,
Dope.
look out. If y'all like little reads, they studio stuff, nice little studio finds and gems and quick little, stuff that
To be great,
matters
that's
for,
greats.
for
Study great, to be great.
everybody. So thank you for having me.
Thanks for coming by. Badru, would you like to leave any information? I know you really into all this shit. Exit part. You really don't give a fuck who.
I be having relationship issues. My shit on private. You wouldn't be able to add me anyway.
Are your Asian women?
Nah,
yeah.
the women from Brazil.
Are those two?
Yeah.
So
Wherever the weaves is on sale.
So before we roll, what did we learn today? We learned that everybody has a price,
Yes.
right? We learned that R. Kelly is a pedophile.
We learned about popular majority.
That was fucking deep. Popular majority was fucking deep,
The alphas.
right?
Alphas not being hoes.
We heard
No
about
matter
her.
what the gender.
Right.
Bumpy Johnson, Usher, right?
Bumpy
We heard
Johnson.
about Bumpy Johnson.
And,
Hey, yeah, that-
TC returning the dick in 2020.
This nigga.
And that's how you
Right.
end the show.
And that's how you end the episode, man. This has been a Cookout. Thank y'all. Check me out Tuesday at 6. Got my man Laura Ron coming through next, man, to do his thing, man. Let's get it. Local astronauts out like that.